Oof. Shut it. Shut it, Casper Sky. I mean, stream. It's live. And somehow it's not as loud as I shouldn't have been as loud. Oof. Okay, timer, where are you? Pop up. Pop up, please, for the sake of everybody. Everybody's sanity. Oh my god. This is... Oh, man. Very funny story, ladies and gentlemen. I fell asleep. I was supposed to start the stream. I was supposed to start the stream, but I fell asleep. And I checked the time and I'm like, holy fucking shit. It's literally 6 a.m. It's literally time for stream. I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't even put my clothes on. And I'm like, fucking immediately start the stream. I haven't even opened Streamlabs yet. I mean, Jesus. Grab controller at $10. This is like the first time in months that you are late and gay up. Oh, man. I literally fell asleep. Man. It's first time for everything, I guess. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome to another installment of appabend's meme stream. What are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. And no, I haven't gone I haven't caught myself the virus. And funny thing about the coronavirus. Last night I went into this mini market. I was looking for maskers for surgical mask. And they ran out. They ran out of surgical masks, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be freaking using to deal with the freaking coronavirus crisis or whatever. Use underwear also works, I guess, but maybe not that one. Anyway, how are you guys doing? If you guys are doing very well, what you guys been playing, what you guys been listening to, what you guys have been reading, what you guys have been watching, what you guys have been fapping to, let me know in the chat before we actually get into the memes, the cringe, and all of that stuff in about 1 hour 6 minutes of this stream. Also, are you repeating? Oh no, you're not. Continuing. I thought you were repeating a song. Jeez. Anyway, as usual, I'm gonna read chat here for 1 hour 6 minutes before we actually get into the streams and all that stuff. Chat, what you guys have been talking about here? There's a lot of things to scroll through. Let's see. Not a single roll of toilet paper was left at my local Walmart or Kroger, and almost all ramen was gone. Oof, yikes. That's the real crisis. That's the real crisis there. No ramen. What would Naruto say? He couldn't get his ramen now. Okay, stop it. I'm done. I'm done playing with you. Okay, where was I? Louis got my pills. Loli's got my pills. Grabbing heroin. I mean adrenaline. Also, to my wondering eyes that appear, it's fuck Corona-chan. Oof. Freaking Corona-chan. Freaking Corona-chan. Freaking Corona-chan. Oh, by the way, yes, as usual, shekels right down below. Donate right there. YouTube has been screwing me over, screwing a lot of content creators over. If you want to support your favorite content creators out there, the shekels right down below. Let's see. 3 houses down, the hippie with the harp and a vegetable garden is fending off his neighbors with a pitchfork and an abundance of patchouli. Patchouli. Also, don't buy too many visual novels. Just want to support visual novels who have the censor patches. Let's see. So many freaking chat. Hello all. Hello everybody. Did anyone hear about the movement in Indonesia called Indonesia Tanpa Pacaran? That translates to Indonesia without boyfriends or girlfriends, without significant other. Well, did the single rise up? There's a single rise up movement in Indonesia. The jomblo rise up. Am I missing something? Freaking jomblos rise up in Indonesia, apparently. Singles rise up. That's the movement. Kind of missed that one, I guess. But Corona-chan, the ultimate yandere. Catching one live stream live for a change. World's getting crazy. Let's have a break from it. Yes, indeed. And actually, I haven't mentioned things that I've been playing or watching or listening to. I've been playing, let's see, what games I've been playing. Recently, I've been playing Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones, which is a bit of an unusual game to play, but that game is actually my childhood. I played a lot of Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones back in the day, and man, a lot of nostalgia as I boot up the game again on a PC, and the fact that I can play it on 1080p right now, so cool. I also played Ori Will of the Wisps. I recently just finished Blind Forest. Blind Forest was amazing. Loved that game. It's actually kind of surprisingly challenging in terms of the platforming and everything like that. Will of the Wisps, I haven't played that much for the game. I played for about an hour or two. I played about an hour. And the game kind of feels like Hollow Knight for some reason. Which is interesting. But I really like Hollow Knight, don't get me wrong, but strange that Ori would take to that direction. As for films, like I said in my last video, I seen Her Blue Sky, which came from the same director as Anthem of the Heart, same team as the Anthem of the Heart. And I love Anthem of the Heart. It's a freaking amazing film. Anthem of the Heart is my Your Name. Like everybody has their own like their Your Name, like their film, their anime film taking place in high school with a bunch of high school characters that has a musical theme of some sort. And that was Anthem of the Heart for me. That anime really resonates with me. Freaking love that. It actually resonates with me a lot better than Your Name and Koi no Katachi did. So I was really anticipating with Her Blue Sky. Came from the same team, and I'm like, I really want to see this anime. And I don't know. After what I walked out of the anime thinking, I don't know what that anime is about. I don't understand what that anime is about, and I'll leave it at that. I can't exactly say if I recommend it or not. The story is not as straightforward. It's a lot more jumbled. It's about an entirely different issue, and the anime, it's unpredictable at least, but it just makes you go, what? It kind of tries to be Your Name, and I don't want it to be Your Name. I don't want that anime to be. Anthem of the Heart is pretty fine being Anthem of the Heart, not being Your Name. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, I'm still on Sims 3 here. Wash your hands. Hi Appa, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you so much. Other than the fact that I am fucking late and gay. Jeez. Been playing Ao no Kiseki. I've also been playing Zero no Kiseki too, as well. Might as well talk about that. Quarantine stream. This is what happens when you don't fuck my sister up. I continue the Redfield bloodline. Is that offer still open, Chris? To continue the Redfield bloodline? I am willing to participate. The sun tries and fails every time, but that Barrow Alaska is always daytime here. Hello there, Appa bros. Ha, gay. Confirm, Appa sleeps naked. Actually, yes, I do. Did you try Chelsea Cold Steel 3 demo on Steam? No, why would I? Why would I? Why the demo? Why not the full game? Might also just put the game straight up here. But guess what? The coronavirus has caused my spring break to extend to the 22nd, and my brother is out of school until the end of March. My house shall know no peace. Going all in all with a gas mask. Use a scarf, better than nothing. Chad Corona Mountain from Mario Sunshine versus Incel Coronavirus. Been making my own anime. Hey, that's great. My school year was suddenly ended on Thursday this week due to the Corona-chan. I would like to say everyone that I hope your school year was a blast at least. Well, thankfully I didn't get this one monetized so that YouTube doesn't... You don't have to demonetize this one, YouTube, because I didn't get it monetized in the first place because all the revenue is coming from the shekels. Y'all, please drop in the shekels there in the Streamlabs. The Wolf Organization, don't panic, people. Start panicking. Masks are for those who are coughing, not the healthy-ish people. No, I was using masks for the stream. For the stream because I have my avatar right there with the surgical mask and everything like that. But I'm looking for the mini market and they fucking ran out. So I don't have a prop for the stream. I have to use freaking used underwear, I guess. I'm playing a game called MEMESTREAM, but I'm stuck with a boss called appabend and I don't know how to beat him. Oof. Aren't you supposed to use masks to prevent spreading it to other not from catching it? Again, you're missing the point. It's for a prop, not for actually the health stuff. Just interspecies reviews. Some fuck decided to go to Italy and come back, and now the C virus finally made it over here. Wear the panties on your face. Yes, exactly. That was the plan. But well, that was the plan. Hello, Appa. Finally got to finish Shizune's route in Katawa Shoujo, and I loved it. But I can see why people in general don't really like her. Pro tip for everyone: don't comfort Misha. Yes. I mean, you're cheating on her. You're cheating on Shizune. That's just scummy. Literally the easiest answer. So, but also kind of disappointing too. So I had that one. Actually, both the considering how that's the only choice that you have. You either cheat Shizune or you don't cheat Shizune. They might as well just combine the two routes. Sorry for being late. I was watching 30K Death of Hope, and the scene with the woman and the baby made me realize I'll spend the next 3 nights sleepless. Yikes. Talking about the Horizon Zero Dawn announcement. Actually, I have a next video coming in talking about that. And also, the next video is going to be quite sentimental because it just basically a video talking about my history with gaming. Starting from when I'm playing video games with a freaking bootleg Chinese NES knockoff, all the way up to playing video games on the PC, on the PS4, and the Nintendo Switch, all legit things I play video games on. I started from the bottom, let's just say. Started from the bottom, play video games on a lot of platforms, and the most notable one I need to talk to you on the video that will be coming is the time where I play video games on my HP Mini 110, which has an Intel Atom. That's like I don't know if that is like a single core or dual core processor, but it's pretty old. It's an HP Mini laptop. I play a lot of games in there. What games, you might ask? Well, I play like games on the 90s. Games around the 90s or the early 2000s, like your Unreal Tournament or your Half-Life 1 or your Ultimate Doom or your Quake or your freaking Age of Empires or StarCraft, System Shock 2, Baldur's Gate, Fallout 1 and 2, Deus Ex, the original. I play a lot of freaking games on that. Of course, it's not the latest and the greatest games or that was released at the time. I was like, it was in the early 2010s. I had that laptop in the early 2010s, but I still had a freaking blast playing games on that laptop. And then again, it doesn't have to be the latest games. And I just don't really like, what I'm going to talk about in a video of how it's just that we're in the new generation and just the Zoomers coming in and say, hey, if you want to get to PC gaming, you need to play the latest and the greatest. Actually, no, you don't have to. You can buy like a $200 office PC and play like 90s or 2000s games and still have a lot of fun. Because I did. I started from the bottom and now I'm here. So actually, we'll get to that in a bit in the next video. That was the one I've been working on. I've been trying to sleep over because I couldn't really sleep. But well, at least I got it on time. Almost. Been playing Ink lately, managed to kill the entire world with fuck Madagascar and communism. Been playing a new Ori game and damn, that's a good game. Yep, it is. My sleep schedule's been pretty skilled up. It's 5 p.m. and I just woke up. My classes have been suspended by the virus. Also, Appa, how did you get your posters again? Do you just print it out? Yes, I just print them out. Simple as that. Plain and simple. Just design them, just size them on Inkscape and print them out. Plain and simple. No need for hassle. And also, get a ruler or something. Just measure out the wall, make sure they fit, etc., etc. So, yeah. Worse is some of my people take advantage of it by selling alcohols online and tripling its price. Have you seen that Ghost of Tsushima trailer yet? I'm not interested in the Ghost of Tsushima trailer. I haven't seen it, so I play Azure Lane. Appa, can you give me advice about advice? What depends. Advice on what? Golems, you're objectively long in the year at the rat. There's a funny girl virus running around. Been doing some research and designing motorcycle for a fictional hero, but I'm coming up empty so far. Oof. Trying to finish Metro Exodus, but I can't use the flashlight in area with the giant spider. I have to use the lighter instead. Yeah, that area in Metro Exodus is it's pretty disgusting. There are a bunch. I think there were like freaking insect eggs in there, mutated insect or eggs in there or whatever. There are eggs in there, and it's disgusting. Just go ooh, and the fact that you cannot turn the flashlight makes it even creepier. And just here waiting for Animal Crossing to come out before my country say to look out because this annoying virus. For anime, just began an old anime called Tenamoya Voyagers. So far, it isn't bad. World War III, Kome, Fire in Australia, Seeds, I can't pronounce that. Coronavirus, Nurgle, are excellent as you move now. Trump declared national emergency 21 minutes ago. Want to play Pathologic, but not in real life. That game is about surviving the plague while playing as one of the 3 doctors who are looking for a cure. Yeah, I know Pathologic, so I just need to buy Clorox bleach before I'm all set, but I can't find anything at all. It's official, Corona-chan is on the US no-fly terror list. I am remotely working at home, and when the workload is low, there's always my own streams at Breath of the Wild. Oh shit, let end chair. The coronavirus did something I thought impossible. It made me hate China even more. To quote somebody from one of the Hong Kong protesters, Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole. Oh man, I miss that guy. Where's that guy been? Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole. Love that guy. Anyway, where was I? I got put on spring break early because of Corona. Went into supermarket just to snag some candy, and all of the line were packed. Ooh. Will you buy Persona 5 Royale? See my video on Persona 5 on Atlas in general. Spoiler alert, no. Been watching Kurokami the animation. It's like Shakugan no Sona. Shakugan no Shona? Huh. Not Shauna. Shakugan no Soma. Shakugan no Shona. Interesting. There's actually anime called Shakugan no Shona. Shona. My Italian people are in trouble because of the virus, especially Milan and Lombardy, which they got hit super hard. They're now considered in red zone. I hope we can solve this pandemonium. And we disinfect in our school. Dang, it was exhausting. Okay, then yeah, I'm sure those masks last longer than 20 minutes. Been playing my old PS2 games like Spy Fiction. Spy Fiction! I fucking love that. That game is so unique. I loved it so much. I love the mechanic in that game where you take somebody's picture and you use that like as a disguise. So you take the picture of some random worker or something like that. If you manage to hit the face, you will be able to also cover up the guy's face. I fucking love that shit. That game is surprisingly... And then I was like, Google that game and I'm like, wasn't that game also made by the same guy who made freaking... The same guy who made freaking Deadly Premonition, I think. It was from No, that was from Swery. No, hold on a sec. What was the... I was researching the game and I thought, wow, this game is familiar. Oh no, it's not. But it's not. But still, I fucking love that game. That game is amazing. Anyway, what if Discord made its own YouTube? No. Any anime you look forward to next season? Not really. Not really any interested in anime and any animes this season. Mostly just reading mangas these days, so I decided to get a subscription to Wanikani to learn Japanese, and it's been working really well. Excellent. Toilet paper costs $100 on Amazon. Ooh. I mean, here's the thing. Funny thing about y'all, I don't know why y'all in America use toilet paper to wipe your ass every time you shit. Here in Indonesia, right here in Indonesia, we people do not use toilet paper to wipe our asses. We do it fucking raw. We have a scoop and we take a scoop of water, we spray it on our asses, and we use our left hand. We just literally wipe our asses with it. This toilet paper is bourgeois shit. Is some posh shit that rich people have. We don't get this concept, so I don't know why y'all doing that shit. Sands of Time is the only good one. Kind of agree, but here's the thing. The thing about this the Prince of Persia trilogy is that the gameplay for Warrior Within and the Two Thrones are great. But the story wasn't. The story for Sands of Time is much better than all the two. But Sands of Time's gameplay was It was eh. Do you know what song it is? I think it's called Zerud Sands Stream or whatever. Seriously. Playing DMC5 Bloody Palace lost to Cerberus with all characters. It's almost like Hollow Knight got popular, so they wanted more to emulate it. Not complaining makes me want to play Ori more. It's actually worse in Italy than in Ilan right now. Oh, by the way, good luck getting the toilet papers, fam. I don't use toilet papers. I literally don't. So because that's not even a concept for me. So what's the next visual novel you're gonna talk about? Actually, that's a good question. I might talk about If My Heart Had Wings, but I haven't finished that one. I might also talk about Hatsukoi 1/1, because that is the visual novel that is so basic, so easily accessible, anybody can play it, and it's on HD. But unfortunately, it's not accessible. It's not accessible to everybody. You have to get like the English translation on that one. So Oh yeah, Trails from Zero is getting a patch tomorrow. Meme stream delayed due to coronavirus. No, meme stream is still going on to the same schedule as you witness here. Why are you gay? Who says you're gay? Also, Belgium is under quarantine. Fucking hate my piece of shit of a shithole. Beat Trails of Zero 2 days ago. Great game. I still remember watching your name for the first time. Both the twist and that last act really hit me right in the feels. See the Anthem of the Heart. Seriously, see the Anthem of the Heart. It's an amazing freaking anime. It's actually, I just only recently saw it. It's probably like in my top favorite animes of all time because it's so freaking, I freaking love it. Anyway, Ace Combat Zero is better than Trails from Zero. Seriously. What do you think about the socks pattern of mask? It's freaking underwear at the top of her head, so... I wonder if anyone's gonna make a coronavirus visual novel or a doujin. I hope Cold Steel 4 gets announced soon. Yes, but it's our poop, damn it. Can't get demonetized if you don't make videos to begin with. I didn't have a job before Corona, but then again, I wouldn't say I want to work in a restaurant. YouTube, like always, censoring information in a time where information is key. Masks don't work against the coronavirus. That moment when you were expecting a typhoid epidemic to originate in San Francisco, but then Wuhan calls up saying, yo, at least you'll get Misa's coochies. Fam. The only choice of that path. Here's a ponderable for you, appabend, in the chat. Which is more easily offended? A modern Twitter social justice warrior or feudal Japanese? Think carefully before you answer. Or feudal Japanese? Think carefully before you answer. It's easy. Twitter social justice warriors. White people with glasses make the thing. I have one. I was doing the thing 3 or 4 times at least every day. White people with glasses make the thing. What thing? There are several meme streams left until the 100 meme stream. Are you excited? Are you planning on something special? Oh, actually, yeah. Well, this is the what number of the stream is this? I need to see, but yeah, I'm gonna need to see that later. I'm gonna need to get to the chat here. What's up with the simp war? Did someone simp on hard? It started a war on this? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry. That's one of the stupid things we're going to talk about in this stream. No mention of the better version of Katao Shoujo where Misha kills herself, Hanako ends up in a nut house, and Shizune ends up in a karoshi. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. That is a yikes. I came up from the bottom and into the top. Oof. I too had a bootleg Chinese NES. The only nation over 1,000 dead so far is still China. Will you talk about the dude who threw a fit over the Horizon Zero Dawn thing? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that. I talk about a lot of console peasant cringe, console peasant salt, the sodium chloride to the console peasant. And of course, we're going to be talk about them here. So, let's see. As a console peasant, it makes me feel ashamed. It's disappointing that most free-to-play shooters went to shit or get close. And new game Valorant from Riot Game doesn't look interesting to me. I miss Black Knight Retribution. Finally caught a live stream. Are you going to talk about the Great Simp War? We'll get to that. I played WoW on an EEPC for a while back in the day. E3? EEPC? It still shocks me how people can get so mad and salty that more people get to play games on a superior platform. Exactly. If you think that poop is bad, you should see the housing prices. I have the money nor the space for a real PC. How to do it with my laptop and consoles. Intel Atom? Yes, Intel Atom. It's a processor that exists. What do you think of Half-Life? Both the original and the unfinished Half-Life 2. Talking about retro games. Half-Life 2 is unfinished. Well, it is. Well, technically it is unfinished. But Half-Life 1, I really like it. It's a really nice game that shows the technological prowess at the time. But I really like the atmosphere. And honestly, if you think about it, there aren't really a lot of games that do the thing that Half-Life does, if you think about it. I suppose there's Crysis 2, but nah, not really. Crysis 2 has loadings. Crysis 2... I'd say Half-Life 2 is still a game that you can only experience. That Half-Life 2 is the only game where you can. Half-Life 2 is the only game where you can experience Half-Life 2. Or how do you put it? There's no game like Half-Life 2. That's what I'm saying. Even though you can say it's overrated and everything like that, which I can kind of understand your point, but there's really nothing quite like Half-Life 2, in my opinion, at least. And it is one of the most influential games for the past decade. I mean. So many freaking mods about the game. Portal, especially the Gmod. I miss Gmod. Will this stream maybe about the virus? Some parts of it, but it's also not just the human malware, the literal human malware, but also human malware, human stupidity in general, because that, in my opinion, is a malware. That is the human malware. The real human malware, the real human virus is human stupidity. It's spreading everywhere. We're all infected. All of us, unfortunately. So anyway, for 4 years after I finished Kato Shoujo by doing Lily's arc, I cannot finish the visual novel due to my academics didn't work. Congratulations. I started playing The Witcher 3. We live in a society where old equals bad and brand spanking new equals good. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't like the mentality of a lot of people these days. That here's the thing. If you're gonna buy, one of the main points that I'm gonna talk about in my next video, if you're going to just play the latest and the greatest and the games, and you want to do it in a cheaper but also easier way, you don't want to build a high-end PC, I guess you can buy a console. Sure, you can buy a console to do exactly that. But all I'm saying is, if you want to experience games from like the old times all the way up to current year right now, you need to get a PC. Now you don't have to get a very amazing PC. Games are not limited to just games that will happen in the future or the recent games right now. You can just build a PC for games of the 90s, and it costs like maybe $100 or $200, and you would still have an amazing experience if you love those sorts of games. But if you don't, well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You're gonna need to love old games, fam, because I mean, seriously, the newer games. Are you seriously just gonna be sticking your mindset on just newer games? You're just gonna stick on newer games when you're not appreciating the classics. Anyway, where was I? Do you think COVID-19 is in the 21st century version of Black Plague? I don't think so. Trying to plan them Assassin's Creed Revelations. Miko from Glitch Text is everyone's newest flavor of the month. And of course, there's drama surrounding the Rule 34 of her because the creator confirmed her to be 14. 6760 donated to $1. I think I'm gonna throw up. When you come here, you're getting your hands soaked in soap mixed with alcohol for at least 24 hours before I even hug you, let alone kiss. Again, I was telling the story. If you guys missed it, I told the story 10 minutes ago. I'm telling the story of how we Indonesians, we do not use toilet paper to wipe our asses. We literally take a scoop of water, we splash our ass with it, and we use our left hand or our right hand and just wipe it raw right there. We wash our hands afterwards. I mean, of course we washed our hands afterwards. But that's how Indonesians do it. That's how a lot of Asians, I guess, do it. Filipinos apparently do it too. So that's how they do it. Because again, toilet paper is some bourgeois shit. I cannot comprehend that concept. Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. Streamlabs right there. People are treating coronavirus like the disease from Black Bullet. 20 million is also the low count. How many songs have you learned to play recently? Actually, very good question. I've been playing the piano for a while. So, I've been learning the Anthem of the Heart song. So it goes like this, I think. No, actually no. It was this one. Oh wait, hold on a second. Damn, I forgot. I don't remember this part. Actually, I forgot. I just woke up and I haven't been practicing lately. No. So that's a no on that one. In my country, the price to check if you got infected with Corona-chan suddenly spiked. Yikes. Watching from Italy, we are locked in our homes. Corona-chan won this war. Just so you know, I, Giorno Giovanna. Game over, man. Game over. Pizza Man versus... let's see. Freaking auto scroll. Recently playing Batman Arkham City. Have you played this game before? Yes, I played the Arkham games. Except Asylum. Have you ever played Yume Nikki? I haven't played Yume Nikki, but I know about that game. What about it? Hey, Appabend, you played a Koro Q game. Are you aware that Little Dicky has his own television series now? Okay. Who's Little Dicky? I heard that China is blaming the US for causing Corona-chan for some reason. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I saw that. Shokugeki no Soma is not the same as Shakugan no Shana. Not Shona. Shona. Somebody spelled it as Shona. I know the anime, but somebody spelled it as Shona. I just imagine Sao looking at the virus and nodding. Siphon Filter needs to come back. Siphon Filter. Fucking love that game too. I played Dark Mirror a lot in the PSP. Sorry, on the PS2. That was also the PSP. That moment when your game-shadowed loner retired ex-military lifestyle is perfectly suited to surviving the apocalypse. Not relevant to the coronavirus, but some of DC Douglas's text leak. He was trying to get his female fans to do drugs and have Suda51! Oh! Yeah. But that was by Suda51? Really? No, his name is not around here. But if that is from him, I'm surprised. It was a Metal Gear wannabe. I like that game. Sweary. What mangas are you reading, Appa? What mangoes are you reading? What mangoes? Actually, I haven't been reading mangas that much. Mostly trying to get into... I should buy some local mangas here. It's Indonesian, unfortunately. But buy it just for posterity, I guess. I mean, my English class is always online. 3 shells. No toilet paper, just use newspaper. This is why you shake only with your right hand. I like the old Avatar better. Well, too bad. I'm gonna be using that one. There's this anime film from 2001 called Princess Arete. It's a unique deconstruction of many of the tropes revolving around princesses. Unfortunately, it's not available from where I live. Well, not a lot of animes are available from where I live too, so... If we ever meet, remind me not to shake your left hand. Don't worry, my left hand is on very dirty things. You should pull your shirt over your head and yell, I am Cornholio, I need TP for my bunghole. What? It really says something now that the PlayStation 2 is turning 20 this year. Yep. No thank you, you're disgusting and unpractical. Even poor Americans would rather use newspapers and cheap toilet papers. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all tripping. I just remember the 2012 book called The Third Humanity, where the author says that the story takes place 10 years in the future. It has a pandemic coming from Egypt. Close enough? Okay. Your Captain Marvel comic collection can be used as toilet paper replacement. I don't have a Captain Marvel comic collection. Don't need the need for that much toilet paper. Ori came out 1 year before Hollow Knight, by the way. No, not Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and Will of the Wisps, the sequel. Right after after Hollow Knight. That one is trying to be Hollow Knight. And Hollow Knight is not trying to be Ori. So I don't use toilet paper. I don't. Talk about Zero Escape. What about Zero Escape? Zero Escape is amazing. I love those games. At least I love Virtue's Last Reward and 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. I do not like Zero Time Dilemma. Not a fan. Tell me, are you familiar with a video game franchise called Klonoa? I am not, actually. I don't need that much toilet paper for anything other than greeting the new neighbors in the traditional way. Only visual novel I'm touched is Umineko When They Cry. Alright? Appabend just recently bought Final Fantasy X and 10-2 on the PS2 and Burnout 3 on the OG Xbox. Also, once I'm done with Gal Force, I'm going to start watching Evangelion. Alright? In all my scenarios for Project Italia, I never imagined a pandemonium. Interestingly, whatever crisis, I did have an Italy center of it. People are stocking up on toilet paper, but not much on food. I don't know. A lot of things got cancelled in my place due to the virus. Guess that means I'll be playing my video games and watch anime. Yes. I want Cold Steel 4 too. I need that Emma kiss in English, damn it. Don't spoil it. They don't need food or medicine, they need to wipe that ass. Who said Ace Combat Zero is better? I want to salute them. Yep, working in the restaurant during coronavirus is very risky, obviously. What if Jimmy Jong-kun gets the coronavirus? Who is Jimmy Jong-kun? Also, because of the virus, I can't find masks for SM outfits. Nario Mordecai's. You know, according to the plan meme? Did you hear about iDubbbz, Appa? What about iDubbbz? People criticize the ending of Signs, even though you could apply a similar criticism to the ending of the War of the Worlds. Kind of. Since toilet paper is expensive, I'm just gonna hold in my poop and then explode when I hit 50 years old. I'm thinking about doing a Subnautica playthrough as my first YouTube upload. Any advice for first timers? Just upload. Just upload the video and see the results, I guess. But anyway, welcome to the timeline where fursuiters are the safest people in the Western civilization. Doubt. CJ from Cynical Reviews. I've been reviewing the movie based on the Dungeons and Dragons franchise, and it's glorious. I actually saw that. I saw that. I saw that too. So it's great. Stop with the Katawa Shoujo spoilers. Where have I ever spoiled? I don't think I spoiled the game. I just said, hey, if you want this route, don't. If you want to get the good ending, don't do this. That's what I'm saying. So, also, what about Unseen Japan turning out to be not even? We'll get to that. Need to get the final parts of the Switch. Thought of that corner. Need fixing a lot. Your first computer was a handbook, like laptops, but with a small screen and keyboard. No, actually, my first computer is an office PC, technically. But the first computer that I personally owned, that my parents personally give to me, was indeed an HP mini notebook. Yeah. So, simple. And I cannot take move Netbeard. I keep on matching on to play the great thought. Do Indonesian e-celebs get special treatment from the government during virus outbreaks? No. No, they don't. PC gaming is still leading in a personal top gaming platform. Indeed. After getting the PC desktop done, then time to get $6,000 Alienware gaming PC. Yeah, you don't have to, fam. Do you play or have played Path of Exile? I know about Path of Exile, but I haven't played Path of Exile. PC has Switch emulation and that is advancing quickly. Indeed. Regarding the old versus new debate, there's this saying in my country that goes, the best soups are brewed in the oldest pots. PC has a multitude of issues that just feel like they aren't worth it. You don't have to worry about that as much with the console. Ask. Seriously, if you have any problem with a PC, ask to repair. Ask anybody to repair. Personally DM me if you have to. I mean, if you have any problems with your PC, I would personally help you. I would literally help you. If you have, I will send you my Discord link. I would help you. I would gladly help you in whatever sorts of problems that you have on your PC. DM me, let me know. I have an email. I will guide you how to. Hell, I would even guide you in build a PC. I can guide you through text. I am confident that I can guide you to building PC just merely through text. That's how confident I am in your abilities in building a PC. Seriously, you can even do it yourself. You don't even need my help. But if you need my help, I'll help you. Like DM me, tell me your problems. I'll try to help you. I'll try. Not guarantee that it worked, but I'll try. Question for the chat: would you rather date a dummy fake cat girl or marry a regular dragon that has massive HH cup tits? Why is that even a question? That's the former. The cat. Or the dragon's actually not that bad. The Sims War, the ultimate simping. There are plenty of old games that are good. ReZero delayed to coronavirus. I will never forgive the Chinese. The manga is not delayed. Or the light novel is not delayed. Read the light novel instead. A person is smart, people are dumb. Panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. That's the thing about PC. We don't really have the generations. We just play everything. Appa, don't touch me. Never, ever, ever. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, toilet paper is not a thing. It isn't. It really isn't a thing. Okay, don't worry if you don't think it isn't a thing. Malls do have toilet papers and everything like that. A lot of the instances they do have toilet papers. It's just that we growing up Indonesians, we don't use toilet papers. We literally wipe our asses doing it straight up raw. Disgusting, I know, but that's how we do it here. Maybe don't explain how you wash your ass to a crowd of 200 something people. They asked. I obliged. Your fault. Not mine. Anyway, PC is unrivaled. It is. Only the left hand is used to wash your butt. Only the left arm is halal. Don't get me started on toilet paper. I spent an hour searching for that shit today. That's why Indonesia is a backwards country. What hand do you wipe yourself with? The right. Ew, I use toilet paper. You mean all I had to do is to avoid that was to be Indonesian? Yes. You're all freaking out about that. Wait till you see the toilet being on the floor, no seat. Oh yes. Here in Indonesia, we don't use toilet paper or at least in some toilets, we don't use the sitting toilet paper. I use it here, but there are toilets that don't actually use the sitting one. You have to actually literally squat like this. and take a shit like that, like this. like a Russian freaking, like I'm the freaking the Slav, like a Slav freaking doing like this. You have to do that. And actually, I find doing that is a lot more satisfying than sitting. I don't know. This is the shit flows naturally doing that. Why are we talking about this, chat? Come on, y'all. In your latest video, you say that if we like the independent content, to buy it. What happens if the creator not like to share its creations because bad experience in the past and is stubborn? You say that if you like the independent content, buy it. But what happens if the creator not like to share its creation because bad experience in the past and is stubborn? So, in other words, the creator doesn't give you any option to support. Well, then don't support. I mean, they don't give you the option, then don't. I mean, how are you going to support a creator who doesn't offer any option to help them? Word of mouth, I guess. Let's see. What's your favorite song for the Kato Shoujo soundtrack? I need to open the soundtrack first. I forgot the name of the tracks. Appabend's Left Hand sold out at stores. Indonesians actually live in the future. They're only one step away from using 3 seashells. Stream is definitely lagging on occasion. Just refresh. Oh, okay. I'm really hoping Animal Crossing gets to my house before the town goes into quarantine. The YouTube chat is not moving with me for some reason. Do promise reprise. Promise reprise. What's your favorite Western cartoon? Teen Titans. Oh, without a doubt. Teen Titans, Batman the Animated Series, Young Justice, the first season at least. Second season wasn't great. Justice League, the animation, I really like it. Avatar The Last Airbender, obviously, love that shit. Actually, old Nickelodeon cartoons like your Hey Arnold, Rugrats, Chalk Zone. Does anybody remember Chalk Zone? I freaking love Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone is great. Let's see. Modern gaming can be made cheap. Make new games with old engines like Ion Fury or Build Engine. Imagine that good chunk of games would be made using old version of Source Engine or other engines. This way, the dual-core CPU will still be a viable option, for example. It is. You just need to play the right games. The games that right for the system. So, don't worry. Just use Gep Gun. The Gep Gun. The panic buying hitting my city today. The more people in Walmart than on Black Friday. Latest Tarantino movie, Appa. What? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I like the film. What about it? Glad I live in a village, not enough people to panic buy. Has it happened to you that bots follow you out of nowhere on Twitter? I can't recall. Not really paying attention to the notifications in that one. I'm gonna say the N-word. Nobu. I said Suda51. What I meant Swery65. Exactly, Swery, not Suda. Why is this on my recommend? Why is this on my recommended? This stream's popping up in the recommendations again? Seriously? What's happening? Also, stream count. Are you paused? Are you paused or is it? Okay, I'll keep an eye on you. Not to sound racist, but that sounds gross. That is gross. But that's how we do it. That's how we do it. What do you think of Trials and Mana? I haven't played it, so can't really say my opinion on it. What happens when a Twitter account with too many followers only has about 4 likes and 5 replies? Gets the noggin jogging. Is it me or we're living in the Deus Ex era? I guess, kind of. Been watching videos about Super Sentai and Power Rangers. Interesting stuff. My PS2 broke recently. 2020. Rest in peace. Yikes. Zero Time Dilemma was disappointing. It was pretty disappointing. Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. Wait, what about Mass Effect 1, 2, 3? Have you played Zenki Zero yet? No. I haven't played Zenki Zero. Klonoa is a fun game if you get the chance to play the games. I'll keep that in mind. Have you played the new Sentai season? Have you watched the new Sentai season? I haven't paid attention to the Sentai season, so. Toilet paper is for pussies. Real men use paper towels to wipe their ass. Higurashi, when they cry, is better than Yumineko. Depends. Depends on which part is better. If you want the horror thriller element, is Higurashi is better. But Umineko is more character driven, where Higurashi is more about the story of the town and the history of the town, while Yumineko is more about the characters. So it depends on what you're looking for. They both do different things, so you can't exactly. Now I know they're from the same series, but they both do different things. So can't really exactly compare the two. Be honest, are you better known on YouTube or Twitter? I think I'm more known on kind of both actually, but I'm known on YouTube, mostly on YouTube, definitely. If you're looking at the follower counts specifically, then yes, I'm more well known on YouTube. But somehow I'm also known on Twitter too. So play Kanoa Doro to Phantom Mile. All right. Unless one Kanoa have a lighter spirit and a spirit, fighter or a spirit in Super Smash Brothers, ultimately you deserve respect, damn it. I like cynical reviews, all right? Can you explain what the appeal of idol anime, and do you watch any idol anime? I do not watch any idol anime. I've watched Love Life for like one episode, and I thought, and it's just not my thing. So I just move on to other anime. Your thoughts on Excel Saga? Haven't seen Excel Saga. Just finished rewatching the original Macross subtitle. It still holds up, but man, a lot of it will be super offensive by today's standards. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The good stuff are still good. The good stuff is still there. It's still good. It's still preserved. No censorship. The new stuff, well, they're gonna get censored eventually, and they're not exactly good. That's why. Go to the old stuff. Watch the old stuff. Embrace the old. The old is always gonna be amazing. It's amazing back then. It's still amazing right now. So, would it be accurate to say Unseen Japan is? We'll get to that. Can anyone tell me what to do with Unseen? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Wait, hold on. We'll get to that. My first PC was a 98 Windows Potato. Actually, I had a Windows 98 PC as well. Man, I remember when I boot that shit up and go. It's like something, and then the monitor using the CRT monitor, and that freaking and it just make you go tingly for some reason. Odd, but I like that. PC has more freedom than consoles. It is. If you're making a PC, do not buy AMD GPUs. Is it because of driver issues? Because from what I'm seeing, the driver issues have been mostly fine right now. So it's pretty much safe if you buy AMD GPUs. And even then, the driver issues mostly plague the RX 5600 or the 5500 or the 5700 GPUs. So, but it's fixed right now. So for now, it's safe. So at least that's good for the AMD GPUs users right now. How's the ever-raging Koeno-san doing in your country, Appa? Only 11 people, from what I'm hearing, about 11 people confirmed to get the coronavirus. A lot of them are from outside. The two people who was infected coronavirus the first time here in Indonesia actually healed and recovered. So there's the good news. It's possible to recover from coronavirus. Actually, it's possible for a while now. But in my country specifically, these two have recovered because we have actually been prepared for this shit. So good job, Indonesian Health Government Center, I guess. So, how much should I Patreon to hear your opinion on Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3? No. You don't need to Patreon. You can just ask me here. My opinions on Mass Effect the Mass Effect trilogy. I played a lot of Mass Effect trilogy, Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. I love Mass Effect 1 more than Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. As much as Mass Effect 2 is great in a lot of things, I love the freedom that it gives. I love just the exploration. Even the Mako, I kind of like the Mako. I love the vast amount of freedom that Mass Effect 1 gives. And Mass Effect 2 just kind of removes that freedom in favor of more linear, more focused storytelling and less freedom in general. And I kind of not missed that one. But the shooting is much better in Mass Effect 2 undeniably. Then Mass Effect 3, which in my opinion is the best combat gameplay out of all of them, but story not so good. It's a bit of a mixed bag franchise, at least for me right now. But back then I loved it. I used to love it a lot. Tali's best waifu. PC is your best friend if you know what you're doing. Get a helping hand. Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in toaster. And Discord server is very tash. I'm building a gaming PC. Oh, appabend has faith in me. Aw. Go on, Dragon all the way. I had to disconnect and reconnect my Wi-Fi. Who's winning the Great Simp Wars? Definitely not the Sims, I can tell you. Do you think the 1440p build from Hardware Unboxed is the better value for Cyberpunk 2077, or is it better a 1080p build? Depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a 1080p build, then get for the 1080p build. If you're looking to play games at 1440p, then get the 1440p build. For me, at least, 1080p is still enough. Even though everybody's like 1080p is the bare minimum, everything like that. I mean, I can play in like lower resolutions if you want to. But it is bare minimum. At least 1080p is enough for me in videos. 1080p is enough for me in video games. Both of the screens that I have that are right now, my laptop is only going all the way up to 1080p. My TV is only going all the way up to 1080p. And I'm not planning to upgrade to 1440p or 4K anytime soon because I don't think it's worth it. It's really not. 1080p is enough for everybody, for most people. 1440p, well, sure, if you want that, but 1080p, it's enough for most people. So, Let's see. He didn't catch the joke, did he? He didn't catch it. What joke? What joke? Blame appabend. Well, in my country, we take showers outside. Note to self, never go to Indonesia. Do it raw, huh? Indonesia's that hardcore. That's why you'll never ever get a superpower. I prefer your canine bred anime girls. The best girl is a dog and tail and dog ears. The funny thing about the Gal Force is that the team that made the first 3 movies also made their own parody called the 10 Little Gal Force, which I thought was pretty funny. Isn't pretty much a blessing? Isn't it pretty much a blessing in disguise? What is? If PC is so good, where's PC2? There's still one country that's worse than Indonesia with regards to toilets. Designated shitting streets. Well, at least we shit where we have to shit instead of in the streets. So maybe Indonesia is the cause of the coronavirus. Do you think censorship in games will get worse, or do you think companies will stop listening to these people? How long till Falcom is affected? Do you think censorship in games will get worse? That's I think it might be depends on the company. Depends entirely on the company and how big these companies can be. I mean, again, you don't have to rely on your big Japanese companies to play your games. I mean, a lot of these companies are mostly focusing on the Japanese audiences first and not necessarily the Western audiences. I mean, they localized these games, they ported these games to West later on, and they're not gonna be. And from what I've seen, there haven't been really a lot of censorship in Falcom's side specifically, with the exception of apparently them saying that they're censoring a lot of. I talk about that in the video. They're censoring the, what do you call it? They're censoring sex jokes or sexually offensive jokes or whatever, or at least they say in the stream. But I haven't seen any proof of that, and even people in the chat saying they haven't really seen any proofs of that. So I don't know. Depends on the company, I'd say. PC doesn't need it too; it needs good parts. Squats, so Indonesian slap squatting. Do you mean those weird toilet in Japanese women's restrooms? No, that's also in the men's restroom. Good news, Appa, I've been watching less drama channels. Good for you. Not only that, but I believe about Japan staying strong. You have my support even if I don't have a lot of money. Well, there you go. Hey, wiping your ass with toilet paper is just the same as wiping it raw in water. Fair enough. That moment when you discover squatty potty originated in Indonesia. I don't think it's originated from Indonesia, but it is pretty much, there's a lot here in Indonesia. I hate squatting toilets. I love squatting toilets. What do you hate about it? Why do you hate about it so much? So Indonesia has the same bathroom like the Japanese? Huh. I guess. You seem to be enjoying the reaction about this toilet paper topic. Y'all brought this up! Y'all the one who reacted to this entire thing. Y'all, I'm reading the chat. If you're the one... No, blame coronavirus. Blame the coronavirus and everybody stealing people's freaking toilets. Help, my PC's been acting weird. Every time I try to shut it off, it says, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Oof. I think I think you have bigger issues, fam. If I remember correctly, humans are designed to squat shit, so there's that. I hate wiping my ass with my hands. Shit is not something to be touched with your bare hands at all. Well... There's a first time for everything. That's a truly shitty pre-stream. Hi everyone, what did I miss? People talking about shit. A lot of shit. What's your favorite European cartoon? I bet it's Wakfu. Don't really know about a lot of European cartoons. Hey Appa, can you play Raindrops and Puddles from Kato Shoujo in your piano? I'm not prepared to play anything in piano at the moment, so no. Chalk Zone was a great show. Please stay safe, Appa fam. Don't worry. It's fast, dude. Excuse me, do you think that games nowadays should strive to have really cool graphics, or graphics don't matter? Just gut play games and good story. Huh. Do you think that games nowadays should strive for have really good graphics, or graphics don't matter, just good gameplay and probably good story? An interesting question. I'd say I prefer to have good gameplay and good story, and you don't really need to have good graphics, but that's just me. Unfortunately, the marketing team disagrees. They want the prettiest graphics and the prettiest everything, but damn the gameplay and the story. So, do you like geese? Not really. Haven't played any games, so Machine and Undead Dragons are more badass. Fight me. The Neil Diamond Hands meme is the best meme ever. Changed my mind. Chalk Zone has one of the best cartoon themes ever. That guitar riff. Oh yeah. Fucking love that shit. Who's got a chalk? Who's got a chalk? Chalk, chalk, chalk zone. Fucking love that. I don't know why, but the only episode I can remember of Chalk Zone is when they had kiss cooties and they took each other's kiss virginity, and it ended with a song about putting a lime in a coconut. Huh. I missed that one. Would you ever do a PC building tutorial video? I probably will in the future if I can afford a new gaming PC, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that maybe in the future. Tons of Order donated to $2. I know you said that fiction doesn't affect reality, and I agree, but what about works like, say, Orwell stuff that are written to make a point? That ain't it. Orwell is a reflection of reality. Not that Orwell is influencing reality, but unfortunately, yeah, you can see that it is. But when it was made, it was supposed to be a warning, not a guidebook. Thank you so much for the donation. Again, keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Streamlabs link down below. What are your favorite Switch games right now? I haven't been playing my Switch lately, so I can't really pick on my favorite Switch game. I can tell you what I frequently play the most on the Switch, and that was PC Building Simulator. There's also Hollow Knight, which I haven't played in a while. I need to play that game more. So, Demolition D has returned. We live in a cyberpunk world, only with the bad part and without the cyberpunk. Hey chat, press B7 if you hope we all survive the coronavirus. Okay. No, you don't have to do that. Paper towels are for pussy bitches. Real men use the Guardian. Currently playing ZX Vera Zero ZX Legacy Collection. Laptop, fit in a backpack, or carry case, carry bag. Well, duh. Hey Appa, could you be B17 mama? but not small ones unless it's a small laptop. Love Life sucks. It's all about Idolmaster. Alright. Exosaga is awesome. Only anime where the main character dies and murders the offer in the first episode in that order. You haven't watched Exosaga? You should. Okay. Nanacon was cancelled and 2Ks in my city. The Switch is still smaller though. Old school, best school. What about Higabana no Sakuyuni? Is like Hiragarashi but centered in the tales of the Japanese schools, monsters, and folklore. Haven't seen that one. Haven't known that one. Problem with the old is eventually you run out of it. True. But there's quite a lot for your lifetime that you'll probably never gonna run out of it. Ever watched the movie Chinatown? The noir movie Chinatown? I haven't seen that in a while. I saw that on TV, but I should probably see that one too. It's been a while. My first PC was Win98 too, but the first one I've used was a Win95. I still have a Pentium 166 megahertz Windows 95, 98 rig somewhere. Haha, appabend's new catchphrase is, we'll get to that. Yes, again, we'll get to that. My first PC was an old 386 with Windows 3 in it. Will there be cringe, Appa? There's a lot of cringe here. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Have you ever played Moemon? If you don't know, it's Pokemon but with sprites replaced with cute anime girls. So you're capturing anime girls instead? Isn't that slavery? My first PC was a netbook laptop back in middle school days. Hello Combat Evolved PC. Man, I played this one a lot. My first computer was a compact Presario White with Windows XP and an Intel Pentium 3 CPU. Man, compact! I remember compact. Where the hell have they gone? Actually, there's the Tech Quickie video on that, so need to see that one. It's sad to see that my Steam friends accounts get hacked. It appears that the hacker accessed their profiles and said, I accidentally reported you to admin, contact him. And it's 2 in a row in the same weeks. Oh, yikes. Jesus. Sorry about that. Protect your passwords, guys. Protect your passwords. Stay away from the hackers and the malwares, guys, and the freaking guys and the bad stuff. Will there be ratios? Appa, there will be. Don't worry. The cringe is my show to watch when nothing else is on. This is cold. It's gonna calm down sooner or later. To the guy with the idol anime question, the appeal that I found to it is the same as cute girls doing cute things in anime, but with stakes. Only watch Love Life Sunshine though. Okay. How did you feel about the ending for Mass Effect 3? I did like it. It's not a very good ending. And I've only installed the Mass Effect 3 Happy Ending mod, which pretty much solves most of my problems. And there's that. How's the climate there? It's sometimes raining, sometimes sunny. But for the most part, it's raining. Mass Effect... Shut up, phone. Mass Effect 1 is better than 2 is better than 3. Alright. Sunshine is shit though. Okay, I haven't seen it, so... I never got why Mass Effect 2 is much more loved than 1, despite the shooting. It's because the gameplay is much better, and the companions are great. The loyalty quests are pretty good, and you can romance Tali in that one, and that's a plus for me. You can also romance Garrus too, if you're into that sort of thing. Looking to build a PC for emulation and a video editing. What did you recommend? Depends on your budget. Depends on your budget. Actually, a lot of things in PC building is it depends. If you want more details, DM me. I'll try to give you guidance and everything like that. A more detailed guidance specifically. Actually, if you have problems with your PC in general, feel free to DM me, YouTube me, email me, link down below. I'll try to help you with the best of my abilities. Seriously, for free, no charge. Mass Effect 1 equals Mako. I fucking love the Mako. I don't care what anybody says it is. I fucking love it. I prefer Mass Effect 1 over the rest. 2 granted. I haven't played 3 yet. No, you shouldn't play 3. Actually, you can just play 1 and be done with it. And imagine that, well, Shepard took down the Reapers. There you go. Done. The story over. I forgot the theme. It's lovable how HBO Watchmen Dr. Manhattan looks so stupid compared to Snyder's Dr. Manhattan. AMD GPUs still have decade-old problems that have never been fixed. If you plug in 2 monitors, your VRAM frequency is max on idle. Jesus Christ, damn. Hopefully they got that one fixed. My personal golden time of entertainment has always been from 1986 to 2006, be it video games, music, or anime. For some reason, most of the stuff I like is from that timeline. Hey, it's great. Mass Effect 3 is that horrible excuse for a hover tank. Blah. Ugh. Code Vein will need players mods, so add my own DLC maps known as Code United. Code United. Code United? What are your favorite Switch games right now? I already answered that. I think it was... The one that I'm playing right now is Hollow Knight. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it is pretty good. Tali's best waifu. I see you're a man of culture. Beastars has proved that Japan can do good to CGI anime. They just need to put actual effort. 4K is just BS. 1080p high refresh is better than 1440p. Exactly. Boom. Need 4K and 120 FPS or 90 FPS for VR gaming soon. You don't really need it. You don't really need it, to be perfectly honest. 1080p is still enough. Are you gonna cover the OK Boomer girl? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Deus Volt, terrible S popular scenario. Deus Volt. True. VR test tracker IR and VR is more real than tracker IR. That's a nice head on your shoulders. What? Multiple videos about coronavirus, and here I am on a bus. If you get a wake-up call, learn Japanese. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hajimemashite, watashi no namae wa appabensan. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. What do you want? What do you expect from me? Let's see. Wow, you're from Indonesia. I like your accent. Yes, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome, first time viewer. Gareth, I would rather carve out my organs. Want to try Iron Sight FPS? Then look at the reviews. That game is dead and full of cheaters. Then I know this is a publisher. It's Area Games. Not surprising because it's the publisher who ruined games. Oof. I watched your video about pirates and yar me lad. I agree with you. You made a good video. Yo ho ho. Shit's got good on hands and fun to clean up and as well as even gloves. Wakfu is best, changed my mind. If appabend is so great, then why isn't there an appabend 2? Appabend 2 has had a mixed reception lately, so I'm gonna be that guy. What do Indonesian military do when they have to poop out in the field? They literally have to poop in the field, in the grass somewhere. Be the natural selection, everything. When are you gonna stream some video games? When my internet is good. And my internet is shit at the moment, so shit, just need more casts. I personally prefer stories in video games over graphics over gameplay. Well, then you would enjoy visual novels in that case because they don't really have a lot of graphics. They do have graphics sometimes, and they don't have gameplay, but they have story. So I'm more men than that, little brother. I might be misremembering, but all I remember is, lol, the Reapers are coming and we're harvesting people. Disagree on the combat, felt like the shit Gears of War. The first felt unique. The thing about the combat Mass Effect, I'd say it's fine. It's fine for what it tries to be, but shit, Gears of War wasn't even that great in terms of third-person shooting. Do you have a favorite monster or persona in the SMT series? I really want a Jack Frost and a Mothman plushie, but I couldn't find them anywhere and I have to import them and oof. Most good fiction reflects reality in some ways from my perspective. Orwell was a goddamn genius ahead of its time. Small Soldiers was quite a spicy movie for kids. I wonder if it could be made today. Small Soldiers? I remember that film. That was a while ago. Yeah, I'm pretty new. I joined the chat when he covered the censorship show. Oh, alright. Welcome to the stream then. Companies want the best graphics there are, even at the cost of good gameplay and having to crunch for months. Cough, cough, naughty duff, cough, cough. Yes. Hey, dumb question, but do you think everything will be cooled down by summer? Maybe through May or June? I don't think so. Maybe there needs to be a breakthrough with the coronavirus. Maybe a vaccine or a cure or something like that before we actually see something like that. Oh fuck, I forgot the Zero ZX Legacy Collection is out. Come on, real men use SJW Marvel book as toilet paper. Your thoughts on Slayers, Appa? I haven't seen Slayers. Right? I think I haven't seen that one. I can't escape the Mio Honda memes. Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Have you ever heard of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? It's an ultra hardcore top-down open world post-apocalyptic game with shitty graphics but extremely deep gameplay. I haven't seen that one. When I see how good some 6th generation games look in HD, I think as long as the game has good art style, it should be fine. It is. I skipped Escaflowne because the lion dude died. I had enough dead lemons and Leomons and Mufasas in my life already. All right. Favorite JoJo catchphrase? What did you say about my hair? Or the next line is... Actually, that's from those two. Or... Yada yada. I posted a meme on Twitter. First PC was 486, 33 megahertz, 2 megabyte RAM, 120 megabyte hard drive. I don't even remember the spec of my first PC. I do remember it HP Mini though. So it has an Intel Atom. I mean, Pokemon is pretty much about slavery. Yakuza 0 Friday night still makes me happy even though the world is dying. Friday night. I still insist that the panic for the coronavirus will cool down in mid-late June, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, again, we don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Anime wrestling would be a good idea, Appa. My early computing life was filled with playing Counter-Strike 1.0 over LAN with my old brothers. Man, Counter-Strike 1.6. Remember Counter-Strike 1.0? I haven't gone to 1.0, but 1.6 and Condition 0 was my shit. Have you seen the Mio Honda memes, Appa? I haven't seen the Mio Honda memes. Depends. Who's Mio Honda? That. Yeah, I've seen memes of that. Yeah. What about it? Fuck the toilet paper. I've run out of beer. Oof. Moemon is like human trafficking. Pokemon is capturing animals and making them beat the shit out of each other. Moemon is nothing but a sprite change, and that change is near nothing unless there's some secret slave ring at it. The episode of Charleston I was referring to is called The Smooch, and they got the cooties from a bird. I don't remember that episode. Is the Galaxy Note 9 still good for this year, or do you recommend a recent one? Actually, now that you mention it, let me tell you a funny story. Let me tell you a very funny story about the phones. So recently, my Note 9, I suspected this thing to break. I tried to play with the power button. I pressed the power button and everything like that, and I was like, why are you not turning on? Like, why are you not turning on? I've had issues with this one. I tried to do everything I can, so I brought it to the repair shop, and I panic bought a phone. I panic bought another phone. So I bought it to the repair shop, and I'm like, hey, can you fix this shit? But I need really to use a phone right now, so I panic bought this phone. This is the Samsung A71, not the S20. Despite it looks like the S20 because of the camera back in there. No, this is the A71. So I panic bought this one. And then it turns out that the service guy said, the power button is slightly misaligned, and did you drop it or something? It got slightly misaligned, and he aligned it back, and he turned it on, and it's like, it's fine now. So now I have two phones, and it's kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward sitting in the freaking pockets of mine. I don't plan to buy a new phone. I like the A71. I've been eyeing on this for a while, but I don't plan on buying it until like maybe next year or something like that. But I ended up buying it anyway, so. As for the Note 9, whether or not it's still good, yeah, it's still pretty good if you're really wanting into this sort of thing. But the A71 has 4,500 milliamp hour battery. The Note 9 has only 4,000. So you might want to consider that one too. Also, this one has a bigger screen compared to the Note 9, which is, I find it more comfortable doing Twitter in this one than the Note 9. But the Note 9 still has a pretty big screen as well. Anyway, Mass Effect 1 still has the best story. It is. Play Mass Effect 2 if you want to hook up with either Tali or Garrus. You think Mass Effect Trilogy could never get remaster? No, they're still pretty much fine to be played. They don't really need a remaster, I don't think so. Dorohedoro is a good 3D anime. Idol from Killer Instinct. What about it? Yarhar Fiddle D, being a pirate is so good to be. Who are you gonna come visit the United States of America? I won't, because the virus panic. Everyone stop using guns on Twitch. Shut it. I'm not done. So what are your plans for the virus panic? Just do the things that I usually do. Everyone stop using guns to Twitch streamers can react to them. Well, 2, every Twitch streamer becomes very pretty. Get the Twitch thought starter kit. I can say my content will be deleted. The anime man wants to know your location. I recommend playing Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, then pretend the series got cancelled. Good idea. Appai video games don't have graphics, they just be dark screen. Speaking of good and bad CGI, Bob from Reboot Original looks better than Reboot and Reboot. So me calling a shit Gears of War says something. Plushies, something makes them. We're all gonna be dead. We're gonna be dead then most likely. So me calling it shit Gears of War then most likely. Actually, they're both comparable. Think it should work a webcomic and not worry about offending people getting canceled. Just do what you like to do. Appabend to be continued. Suguni Omaiwa. Who is the chick that in the poster next to the Teen Titans poster? That is Ine-chan, Internet Negative-chan. Giveaway, you're one of them. 1 minute left until meme stream. Yes, panic buy. Yes. Yeah, that is the panic buy. Saw your Kato Shoujo video. Good stuff. Gonna do more videos like that? Yes, in the future, but for other games or for other stuff. So, are they cultist church upper American spy Google Chinese spy far away? Yeah. Yes, panic buy. Now you call yourself. At least nice. I got to dual wield phones. I got to dual wield phones right now. Oh, Lara Croft's not doing the dual wielding thing, so I got to dual wield my phone. Can you dual wield your shit, Lara? You can't. You have to use your bow and arrow. Virgin bow and arrow versus Chad dual wield phone. Actually, why am I dual wielding phones anyway? Meme stream. Jeez. Spend too much. Okay. Timer. Get out of the way. Time to prepare the intro. Let's get to the intro. Oh, that clip always brings joy to my eyes. Ah, damn you, Alinity. God damn you. Fucking revenge. Well, fucking deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. Anyway, fan arts. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Why am I still in studio modes? Fan arts. Fan arts. There's only one fan art right now. This is me from Artsony with me saying citation needed. Me saying when you wanna it looks like I'm trying to grab someone's boobs with that expression. Love it. Anyway, thank you so much for the fan art. If you want to send me fan arts, link on the Twitter like down below. Donations right there, like down below. Get the shekels going, guys. Streamlabs gonna have a lot of cringe for today. Lots of cringe. How much? We have 96 slides. Not exactly 100, but still enough for the consumption for the weekly cringe of the stream. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanna. This guy, holy shit. Scotty at London. I am in London. Breaking news. Trump announces he's suspending all travel from Europe into US in 30 days starting Friday. Wait! Hold up! Oh. How are you gonna deal with that, fam? How are you gonna deal with that, fam? That is a yikes for me. Actually, Trump actually clarified that he's only suspending travel. Apparently, he's only suspending travel from America. Apparently, I guess. But only for people who are infected. Sorry. Not from America. So if you're not infected, I guess you're okay. But I don't know how he's gonna verify that shit. But okay. Yikes. That's a yikes. So dudes are wearing women's patties on their faces as coronavirus masks. This is either ridiculously smart or tragically stupid. I mean, what the hell are you doing? Well, congratulations, you people, you dudes. You're wearing unwashed women's patties as coronavirus masks. You're not gonna get coronavirus for sure, but you potentially might get herpes or HIV maybe. UK's not affected. I haven't been paying attention, fam, so I don't know. But I guess that guy's just panicking for no reason. So, what's the highest number of slides you've had in a single stream? About 100, 120, 130, around those numbers. So I can't really count, but SOX rise, XOS rise up. And coronavirus closes. List of events, sports, and more canceled amid COVID-19 fears. There are so many freaking, and I mean so many freaking events being canceled thanks to the coronavirus. There are so many of them. I need to like open up here. Look! Like, like fucking... I saved it on using a screenshot taker, which, by the way, very helpful Chrome extension, which just lets you take a screenshot of the entire freaking web page. but seriously though, but goddamn, the fact that to scroll all the way, goddamn, did you ever get 9,000 slides? No, haven't got all the way down to the point. But seriously, the novel coronavirus continues to spread in the US with 1,342 dead. So yeah, a bunch of events got cancelled. South by Southwest, Ultra Music Festival, Tin Pan Song Songwriting Festival, concert tours, Pearl Jam, Avril Lavigne, Green Day, Blake Shelton, K-pop, BT. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, BTS and the freaking K-pop freaking entire thing just got cancelled. How? And I mean, how are the K-pop fans are gonna recover? Just horrible. How are the K-pop fans gonna recover? The absolute horror. They canceled the BTS concert. Oof. Praise the Lord. There's gonna be riots. Sporting events and leagues, NBA, PGA Golf, NHL, Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer, Boston Marathon, US Soccer, NCAA basketball. Recently, also Formula E got cancelled on here. International Soccer, England Premier League, Spain La Liga, Italia Serie A, France League 1, League 2, Bundesliga, UEFA Champions, freaking Champions League got censored. Auto racing, yeah, the Formula 1, Formula E2 got canceled here in Indonesia. Technology conferences, E3. Freaking E3 got canceled. E-fucking-3. You know what? Good fucking riddance, E3 got canceled. Good fucking riddance, E3 got canceled. You know what? I prefer to have these games. Just straight up announce these games to the customers. Don't have these freaking big booths where you can probably get freaking infections and all of that shit. But yeah, E3 got canceled. I want to play the freaking annotated $1. Are the K-pop stands upset about this? After all, seeing their favorite boy bands is more important than human lives. Ali the Wolfcat donated $3. Why do we need Twitter? The virus is doing a good job canceling things. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. Why is the latest one not showing? There you go. Finally. Yeah, keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. But yeah, E3 is canceled. Nothing of value was lost, in my opinion. Because, I mean, these developers might as well just... They might as well just directly talk to the customers. Facebook Global Marketing Summit and F8 Conference, Google I/O and Cloud Next Conference, Google News Initiative, Mobile World Congress, Games Developer Conference, GDC got canceled too. So, Adobe Summit. Adobe has a conference. Adobe has a freaking... in-person version of an eponymous summit. Huh. I didn't know Adobe has that. Real estate conferences, WonderCon 2020, World Bank, International Monetary Fund. Oh, by the way, for the premier users of Adobe, do they still have GPU support for NVIDIA? Or do they still use QuickSync? I mean, come on, y'all. Even Vegas Pro already has NVIDIA GPU rendering. Houston Energy Conferences, Sora Week 2020, Asian Summit. You know what? Good. Good. And nothing of value is lost on that one. Vacation destinations, Disney resorts in Hong Kong, Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. A bunch of events got canceled thanks to the coronavirus. We don't really need Twitter. Coronavirus already canceled so many things. Yes, Premiere Pro has CUDA 1 and OpenCL support. Well, there you go. Oh, excellent. Glad. I don't know why tech reviewers are still like, how to say, they only use QuickSync. The Premiere Pro only use QuickSync. They never actually tested with NVIDIA graphics card. I mean, come on, y'all. Also, this one. Coronavirus patient recovers after watching anime. Actually, not really, but he is a fan of anime. He's an anime fan, and we talked about this last week. He was the one recovering to what he wanted to get to his idol and everything like that. And he recovers after treatment. Not exactly after watching anime, but it helps. But it does help. So, ladies and gentlemen, anime will save the world. So good on you. Just big huge clap. There's a light beyond this dark tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. As long as, even if you got infected with the coronavirus, anime will still save your sanity. So, Criminal Imagination donated $2. Maybe Corona is a sign saying there are too many damn conventions. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But anyway, the power of anime is indeed very powerful. Let's get into some petty nonsense. I promised my last video, get into the petty nonsense. This is some really petty nonsense. So, let's talk about this story. CEO Makoto Naegi. Markiplier has been taking that king shit. So, here's the story of how Markiplier got accused by somebody. He hasn't even been a day since last time my work has been used as a thumbnail without permission. So, Markiplier steals somebody's thumbnails. And Markiplier actually responded and saying something along the lines of, "Oh, dude, really sorry about that. Do you want credits in the description? Do you want to me shouting out in our next video or whatever? Oh, no, thanks, dude. That's fine. Just a credit in the description. That's all perfectly fine. All right, understood. What you prefer? Because I credit whatever you like on mobile right now. Totally fine replacing." And then the guy is like, "Hey, I will even give you the original file." So essentially, the conversation becomes very wholesome. So good on you, Markiplier. Good on you. But it's not enough. It's not enough. So, a super popular YouTuber steals artwork for his video and adds credit in the description after being confronted by offer, and that makes him some great hero? The bar is fucking 6 feet underground. Okay, chill. Chill, man, chill. He's doing the least that he can do, man. I mean, what do you want him to do? You want him to not do the thing that he's saying here? Do you want him to not give him credit? It's that what you want to do? Do you want him to not give him credit? Also, your username, give Lucio a boyfriend 2K20. Seriously? Freaking, I need to, do I have to play this? Do I have to play this? Where's my, where's my, why is my Fujoshi, where's my Fujoshi track? Where's my fucking Fujoshi track? Ah, fuck it. But yeah, you get the idea. But seriously, what? He accepted his mistake. Next time you do. Oh, wait a second. I know where my Fujoshi track is. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, whatever. He accepted his mistake. Next time you do, I hope someone tells you off for doing that mistake. Fucking Doomslayer coming in. The Eternal Slayer. Base Doomslayer coming in and telling y'all, you stand down pronoun. Base Doomslayer coming in is like stand down pronoun, silence pronoun, base Doomslayer. I think they want Marky Mark to pay the guy. Rhoda can donate to $1. I don't know, but anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. He accepted his mistake. It's basic human decency, not something worthy of being praised over. Like I said, the bar is underground. Okay, pronoun. Base Doom guy. Absolutely base Doom guy right there. Okay, pronoun. And yes, by the way, yes, pronoun. 22 gay, he, him, mostly Overwatch, Pokemon, Steven Universe. What do you expect? Hashtag okay pronoun. Okay pronoun. And let's get to this one too. This is the pettiest of the absolute pettiest, the highest pettiest of degree. So, you got Lost Boss. Lost Boss just posted a joke. He just posted this. Stockings and thigh highs aren't just fashion choices for anime girls. They are leg enhancers and it should be worn at all times. Okay, this is clearly a joke. This is just clearly a joke. It's just a joke. So this guy over here, he quote tweeted Lost Boss's Twitter. He quote tweeted this, Noble. And he's got a screenshot of him and his age. Okay. He's 31 years old. So? And? Where's the argument here? Okay? Okay, Zoomer? This is a kid, by the way. So, I mean, or at least I think he's a kid. I mean, seriously though, this is how kids behave. So, okay, Zoomer? Okay, Zoomer? To all the people replying this angered, I can promise you that I do not care. Okay? Okay, Zoomer? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Okay, you say that you don't care. All right, fine. You don't care. So this is coming from a person who replied to everybody. Replied to like half of the people in your mentions. He has his priorities straight. He is 31 years old. And the argument is over already. Can you fuck off, lol? So you're not even like, well, this is Twitter. So you're not even like providing any sort of argument. And so the argument is over. He's 31. You're gonna stop there? You're gonna stop there? Jeez, somebody is grumpy today. Man has a point. He is 31 years old. He's 31 years old and has a point. I need a rank on that one. Okay. Only children bring up age when they have nothing else to say. True. That is true. What's up with you and feet, bro? What relevance does that make in this entire conversation? That's all you got? Not an insult. Try again. Leggings are not leg enhancers and they should not be called that. Seriously? Seriously? That's your issue? Wait. Hold on a second. That's your entire issue with this guy? You called him 31 years old. You shamed his age because he called leggings leg enhancers? It's clearly a joke. Criminal imagination into $2. You can't like etchy cause current age. That's it? Is that your issue? He called he called stockings and leggings leg enhancers? It's clearly a joke. Okay, but he's super successful but he's super successful regardless. He is, and I have to respect that. But you can't be on the internet without being made fun of, you know? You can't be on the internet without being made fun of, you know. Well said. Well freaking said. I'm gonna have to give a huge clap on this guy for speaking the absolute truth. You are speaking the truth. That is indeed true. Also,
congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. Only people who are mad about him being 31 and active are likely 14. There. I don't think tweeting about anime ties at 31 and making a YouTube channel purely based on anime women is considered active. By the way, if you don't know, Lost Boss has a girlfriend. This guy has a girlfriend. So, okay, Zoomer? You jealous? He is actually active. You jealous? Are you jealous? Is that it? That you so what? He's literally 31 years old. I mean, look at this guy. This 31-year-old guy here over here. He's tweeting anime shit. I mean, look at this guy. He's 31 years old. What the fuck is he doing? Man, I miss Leafy. Leafy. Better to be Leafy than a hermit. Better to be Leafy than a hermit. That's weird considering all Leafy does nowadays is sit inside and live off his YouTube money. One angry Zoomer. Okay, Zoomer. Okay. His girlfriend's name is Ashley and she's a total weeb. A match made in heaven. Well, there you go. But seriously. And it goes on. It goes on and on. I mean, damn. Him being... I mean, talk about... But what did you say again? I can promise you I do not care. Sure. Sure. You do not care. Sure. Sure you don't. But anyway, where was I? Him being horny isn't even the point of the post, lol. It's the fact that he called leggings leg enhancers. And? So? It's a joke? I don't get it? What's the issue? Whatever you say, Zoomer? Okay, Zoomer. Honestly, I do think leggings make legs look nicer, but he still shouldn't be telling real women what to wear at this age. This is exactly what I mean, thank you. He didn't. He literally didn't. It was a joke. He's not actually telling women for real. It's a joke. Okay, Zoomer. I don't know anything of him, but it seems more like a joke than something he's telling people to do, lol. Exactly. You got upset because he was joking. Oh, man. That is dumb. Anyway, let's move on. That was some petty nonsense. Let's get into the juicy. The juicy. You want the censorship. You want the STWs, and they talk about Japan and everything like that. We got a bunch of them here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a cringe for you prepared. Serve. Ready to be served. Unseen Japan. Hello. Once again, you've been popping into my stream, haven't you? Because you're such a clown. You've been blocking everybody. You've been blocking me and everybody you disagreed with. Last time on stream, I saw you congratulating another person who blocked like 400,000 accounts. And like 400,000 accounts. It's like, yay! Finally, you block Finally, you blocked 400,000 accounts. Well, good for you. Hey guys, Levy here, and today I'm white knighting for anime legs. Findahain na dito $1. Thank you guys so much for the donation. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Philip Stevens said just subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscribe. But anyway, want to hear a secret? Liberals exist in Japan. LGBT people exist in Japan. Women who are fed up with the way they're treated on a daily basis exist in Japan. Please leave the fantasy Japan of your mind and educate yourself. Okay. 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 I mean, what is the relevance of this? What's the context of this tweet? All Western dubbing or subbing companies have censored or changed dialogues to fit their ideologies. If they had enough power, they would happily change things even in Japan. So your response is liberals exist in Japan. LGBT people exist in Japan. Women who are fed up with the way they're treated on a daily basis exist in Japan. Well, so let me get this straight. So LGBT people and women exist in Japan. They got fed up with the way they're treated in Japan. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna try to campaign against movement for that. So your solution is to censor anime. You want to make the LGBT and the women in Japan to be more respected. So your solution is to censor anime. Not actually advocating for women's rights or any other rights, LGBT rights in there in the real world, or actually try to start a movement for the politicians and everything like that. But yeah, censor anime. That works. That really helps your cause. That absolutely helps your cause and there, and support the women and LGBT people by censoring anime. That's great. Big brain thinking. This seems to be a particularly American arrogance. Coming from a white male. Coming from a white male. Yes, by the way, it's confirmed that this person is a white male. He himself said that he is a white male back in the streams, a couple of streams ago, when we talk about him, when he was shown on the news and got mocked by the Japanese freaking news show. There was a show. There's a Japanese show and he got mocked by the freaking Japanese people in there. And he's like, oh, I wonder why I even like the show. Anyway, my opinion matters more than the judgment of experts. My opinion matters more than the judgment of experts. Sure. You see this in everything from anti-vax zealots to mansplaining to the current crisis. Mansplaining? Which part of mansplaining? Where did that come from? Americans need to learn how to shut up and listen. Whoa, okay, hold up here, bro, hold up. Okay, hold up there, we got, watch out, we got a badass over here. Americans need to learn how to shut up and listen. Okay. Anyway, he isn't talking about Japanese society as a whole, but about changing dialogue to anime that weren't supposed to have any political messages. Example of this is the Dragon Maid dub. I don't mind anime bringing attention to issues Japanese women face. Haven't seen the Gretsuko, but that thread got cut off. There may be a few such examples of this floating around. My points are, 1, it happens far less than people, many who don't know a lick of Japanese, argue. I can show you many, and I mean many examples of where they do this. So, 1 is wrong. Wrong. Absolutely freaking wrong. They did this constantly. Constantly. They did this constantly. It happens like every week at this point. Wrong. Psst, want to hear a secret? Damn it. Can't read the part of it. There's a lot of horny guys who watch anime. There's a lot more than you, baka gaijin. Criminal Imagination donated $2. That is indeed correct. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Number 2. What's more important? The purity of your anime or the plight of real people? Let me get this straight. Let me try to get this as straight and as crystal clear as possible. Before you get to that, Vincent 207 donated $5. Thank you so much. This guy is a white American male. His argument is invalid. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. But anyway, let me get this as straight as I can. You said, what's more important? The purity of anime or the plight of real people? So, you said that we have to care more about real people. So, your solution to combat against women's rights and LGBT rights, to fight for women's rights and LGBT rights, is to censor anime. I'm not seeing the logic here. I don't know about y'all, but I am not seeing the connection. How is anime affecting the plight of real people? So why are you going after anime when you said that it doesn't really affect, or you imply that it doesn't affect real people? So make up your mind. Anyway, we've got a couple more donations. About $1. Hey, Appa, some people I've shown to your stream say you're kind of a doomer. Do you think there's any truth to it? Whoa, how am I a doomer? How am I a doomer? Because, how am I a doomer? That's an interesting thing. That's an interesting thing to say. Ronaki donated $1. This guy's a white American male. His arguments in your fat. I already read that. So anyway, thank you so much for the donation, guys. Keep them coming, keep them coming. How am I a doomer? Is it because I said because I have a general apathy to the things around the world? Is it because I say, well, the world is fucked, the world is okay, maybe, okay. You know what? It's maybe because of that. But I am not exactly, but I'm not depressed. I'm not like, oh, the world is shit and everybody's screwed, we're all gonna die and everything like that. But for someone like that, I'm kind of optimistic because I don't really care about the world. I care about myself. I just care about how to improve myself. Is that it? Is that because of that? Doomer Ben? Apathetic? You're one of the most upbeat and positive streamers I know of. Doomer Ben mode. Vinny the Hyena donated $2. Does sanity the price to pay for power? Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But yeah, seriously. What's up with that? What's up with the doomer thing? I'm kind of interesting. Anyway, this seems to be a particularly American oh, I already read this. By the way, here's a leaked picture of Unseen American, of the person behind all of those tweets that you read last time. So there he is. There he is. Now I'll just donate to $1. Unseen Japan. Americans need to learn to shut up. American dub companies alter Japanese cultural content to fit their bigoted Western standards. Yeah, we are totally the misogynistic bigots. Fuck you, Unseen Skinhead. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. So, there's this. Baka Gaijin Supreme. Boomer. Also, one funny thing that you need to understand about Unseen Japan is that Unseen Japan's former website is actually an 18 plus adults only website. It used to be an 18 plus adults only website. This website contains explicit sexual material, which may be offensive to some viewers. To enter this website, you must agree to the following. You are at least agreed to blah, 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 blah. So you get the point. It was a porn website. It called Unseen Japan. There was a porn website called Unseen Japan. So that's why he take issue with anime fan service and women's rights and everything like that. Or at least that's one of the reasons. I think I speculate that's one of the reasons. Mountain into $1. What am I looking at? Who is this bald-looking simp son of a bitch? That was Unseen Japan. That was the guy who rented all of this shit. So, 6760 donated to $1. Unseen Japan looks like Uwe Ball's better cousin. Oh, honey. That's great right there. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Oh, man. And now let's get to this one. There are so many freaking... This is one of the few catalysts of the video that I made last time. I did a lot of research for the video. Actually, not a lot of research, but research nonetheless. And because a bunch of people saying a bunch of dumb things on Twitter. So anyway, it started with Smug, who always... She's back. After a bunch of drama, she quits Twitter for a while and then she's back. And she causes even more drama because that's what she does. That's what she always do. And she said, do not support Crunchyroll. Do not support Funimation. Do not support Viz Media. Pirate anime and manga. Come on, Imagination donated to $2. Hentai beats 3D once again. So thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. That's a lot of donations right now. Keep them coming. But anyway, yeah, so Smug said this, and I don't have the screenshot for the rest of the tweet, but there's somebody who quote tweeted Smug and say, do support Crunchyroll, do support Funimation, do support Viz Media, do support Faku. They may not be perfect companies, but unlike piracy, you actually support the creator and translators to some extent supporting them. Piracy ruins creators, plain and simple. Quick question, Appa, but should I not get the Blu-rays and the DVDs of anime? You should, if you can. But seriously. Nah, fam. Okay. First off, you don't have to support all of these companies. If you have grievances in any of, again, anime producers, anime studios, they're like YouTubers. They have many ways for their revenue. There are many ways of revenue streams of income. You don't have to directly support them through Patreon or Crunchyroll or Funimation. Again, as I said in the video, a lot of the revenue comes from video game sales and theatrical releases. There's a statistics that says this was merchandise too plays a huge part because like freaking Toei, for example. I mean, Kamen Rider. No offense to all the Kamen Rider fans out there, but it's freaking advertisement for toys. The shows are advertisement for toys at the end of the day, and you ended up buying them anyway, which is great. That's perfectly fine. You do you. But at the end of the day, the shows are advertisement for toys, and they don't mind people fan subbing the shows and showing it to everybody, to everyone around the world, because that's free advertisement for them. They get cash from the toys. So, so yeah. Don't listen to Smug here, the dunderhead who doesn't know how to leave this website alone and instead wants to be dumbass every day. Well, Smug has been quite of a dumbass every day. But this ain't one of them. Or at least this ain't one of the examples. Also, supporting the official Japanese release by buying books, doujins, etc. directly from Japan is also completely valid. As long as money is getting from you, the creator, you're doing the right thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying. You buy the books, you buy the doujins, you buy the merch, or whatever sorts of merch that these artists have actually made, you buy them directly. The money goes directly to them instead of you having to go to Viz Media or Crunchyroll first and then go to the studio and then go to the animators. How about you just find the animators, whoever did the anime, buy their doujins right there, because a lot of animators, a lot of artists in Japan, they do sell doujins, or donate to the PayPal or something. Throw a couple of bucks in there. Pay for your fucking media. It's not that hard. We do pay for media. I buy merch. I buy this hat. This freaking hat, Asuka hat. I buy this playing card of freaking Kiki's delivery service. Kiki's delivery service. It has the freaking mark, Studio Ghibli in there. Bought this straight up from Japan. This glasses over here. I need a freaking Wario glass in here. This is Wario glass, but anyway, whatever. This glass over here, if you can't see it. Straight from Japan, bro. Actually, might as well be using it. Actually, no. This is too much. The Wario hats I bought from Japan. A bunch of stuff I bought directly right in there in Japan. So, the freaking Cubase doll. Cubase, get over here, you fucking piece of shit. This Cubase doll that I bought, imported from Japan, apparently. I bought it in Tokopedia, but the guy imported from Japan, so I bought it in Tokopedia. So, yeah, buy merch. Pay your fucking media. We already do. We already do. We already pay for media. I paid for this shit. So, get that demon out of here. No, this demon's staying right here. Right there. He's spreading the coronavirus to everybody. Are you the one causing the freaking coronavirus? Is that you? So, buy the DVDs too. Buy the DVDs, buy the Blu-rays if you can. If it's available in your country, sure. You can go ahead and do that. Anything, as long as you pay, you pay for your media. So, now, if you're willing to have a civilized discussion about your point of view, then go for it. More than willing to talk about it. Also, you don't have to support the companies listed if you say. Buy stuff direct from Japan or whatever. As long as money exchanges hands from you to the creator, it's fair game. Well, there you go. Exactly. It was like I said. Also, forgot to mention, while you should support companies like this and the original creators, do hold them accountable. If you have issues with something like localization or company behavior, speak out. Companies will only improve with feedback. Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even if it's from Funny and Crunchyroll, are they from them? Or maybe just directly. I don't know. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They don't. They don't improve. We've talked about the issues that these companies have so many times before. Don't censor. Don't do this. Don't do that. And they do it anyway. And this doesn't even need to come from, it's not just coming from pirates. It's also coming from customers, former customers, especially. Anyway, tonight, one of the major things I've seen being brought up is availability of these services. Again, availability of these services, that too is a good point. I agree, that's a big issue. For some people, it may not be possible to use these sites, and that is very much something that should be worked on. Again, buy merch. If that's not possible, you pirate the anime, but you buy merch. You buy merch, you buy dojins, you support the creators directly. Studio Trigger as a freaking Patreon if you want to support them there, I guess. But seriously. Yes, most DVDs and Blu-rays are indeed from Funimation and Crunchyroll. Well, if you don't want to, then don't. I don't know. Just don't. Use your instincts. Do your research. Anyway, when you buy anime merchandise to support the Japanese side in order to justify piracy, you're doing the bare minimum, and it's not much at all. Whether or not you like sites like Crunchyroll is irrelevant to the fact that they give the anime staff the biggest slice of the revenue pie. No. No, they don't. 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 Let me get the real stats here for you guys. So, America, now, granted, overseas revenue, again, as I said in the video, overseas revenue is about 46%, 40 to 46, so nearly half of them. But most of them come from video games. Video games, as in the gacha games that you've been playing, all the money you spent on Fate Grand Order or Grand Blue Fantasy or whatever, it's mostly coming from those. Not streaming. Not Crunchyroll or Funimation. It's mostly coming from those. If you want to support the studio that you like, if they have games or whatever that you can pay, then pay them. Then pay for those games. Play for those gacha games. You don't have to pay for those gacha games. But again, one of the issues that I raised is that this only happens to big franchises like your Fate, your My Hero Academia, or your Attack on Titan. They have video games, they have spin-offs, everything like that, where you can actually purchase these games or enjoy these games or whatever. But then you have the smaller studios, and that's a huge issue. But I don't know the solution. We can't really help much. Crunchyroll's been funding anime projects for a long time. No, I'm pressing X on that one. I am pressing X on that one. Shield Hero, Somali in the Forest Spirit, The Ancient Magus Bride, Inspector, Kimono Friends, and Eurocamp are just a few series they've directed that revenue towards. Yeah, some revenue. Not actually the entire thing. Not actually the entirety of, not entirely that these animes depend entirely on Funimation and Crunchyroll to exist. No, they don't. So, no, they don't do that. Some revenue as in pretty cheap revenue. Support Crunchyroll, support Funimation, support blah, 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 blah. Seeing some really bad inflow floating around and want to set it straight. These companies have done an unbelievable amount of good for an industry struggling with piracy. In case you missed it, Crunchyroll used to be a bunch of pirates. A bunch of fan subbers. Okay? Without them, anime would barely exist. Without them, anime would barely exist in the West. Wow, there are so many wrong in this one. I'm sorry, I'm pressing this one. That is so many levels of wrong in that one. No. Anime would barely exist in the West without them. Nah, fam. So much X. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong with that one. I mean, Jesus, man. Anime existed for a long time thanks to fan subbers. Fan subbers have existed for even back in like this, in the 70s. They have existed for a while now. They have been doing this shit all the freaking time. And they've been giving all, it's not just anime, but foreign media in general. So again, I'm just, man. The problem with this mentality is that you are giving more money to the people who stole the content through ad revenue, website traffic, etc. Use adblock. If you are worried that these pirates might get, I mean, these fan subbers, if you want to support the fan subbers, then go ahead and support the fan subbers. That's your choice. Granted, I don't like the sites, the pirate websites that have so many freaking intrusive ads in there. That's a big issue. Don't do that shit. That's why you have ad blocks. Use ad blocks. Adblock is your friend. If you're worried about malwares and everything like that, Windows Defender or freaking malware bytes or whatever. Protect yourself. Use protection. to quote freaking Luke, use protection. From Linus Tech Tips. Ad revenue, website traffic, etc. Then you are the people you bought product from. The thief is getting far more here than the company itself. No. That is, how can you be just 2 tweets and so many freaking wrong? How can you be in 2 tweets and there's so many freaking, no. Again, I showed in my last video, I showed the statistics in my last video. Anime has been doing amazing. The anime industry has been doing great. It's been rising because again, anime is not, anime studios, anime everything, etc. They don't just rely on the animation. In fact, some uses animation just as a way of advertising. Like the way Toei did with Kamen Rider. They're doing it just as advertising for toys, advertising for merchandise. And they also have spin-offs like video games, freaking gacha games. That's where a lot of revenue come from. Even pachinkos. Even freaking pachinkos. As much as I don't like pachinkos, but apparently there's a lot of revenue in that one too. So there you go. Good for you, Konami. Screw you to hell, Konami, for going that route. Anyway, tons of water into $1. If anime didn't exist in the West, Crunchyroll wouldn't exist. Unless Crunchyroll was a distributor of Speed Racer. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Seriously, Silent Hill Pachinko. Fuck Konami. Absolutely fuck Konami. But, well, the reality of the situation is a lot of the revenue also comes from Pachinko. That's why Konami likes it. That's why I say fuck you, Konami. Fuck y'all, Konami. Anyway, these companies do little to help the source. Buying directly from Japan does way more. This point comes up a lot, and yes, that is 100% true. However, 1, this does not cover the cost of dubs. Let me play the absolute saddest violin. The absolute saddest, the smallest violin for the tears of all the dubbers out there. My dubs. My freaking dubs. How is this also, how is this supposed to be a bad thing? 2, does not help advertising in the West. Wow. does not help advertising in wow. That is just oh man, how can you be I mean this just the absolute wrong in this one is just off the charts. Three tweets and you managed to do a lot of things. You managed to make a point, so many wrong points. Damn. 3 is not an option for everyone. Is not an option for everyone. Okay. Okay. I mean, you don't have to directly buy from Japan. You don't have to. You can. It just Jesus, man. Man. Without piracy, series like Watamote wouldn't exist. Exactly. Series like Sinful Gear wouldn't have gotten a presence in the West without fan subbers doing what they love. But sure, the corporations that censor the original product deserve the money. There you go. Exactly. Good point. Piracy is bad. Trying to justify it with anecdotes is stupid. If you pirate shit, shut up. Piracy is illegal and creators lose money because of it. No. No. Listen, man. It's not that simple. Okay? It's not that simple. For independent creators, sure. Yes, independent creators who don't really have a lot of revenue stream, piracy does hurt them. But we're talking about like we're talking about animes like My Hero Academia. How are you going to hurt My Hero Academia or your freaking shonen animes like Fate? Is Fate considered shonen? But anyway, your big mainstream animes. How are you gonna hurt these big mainstream animes by pirating them? You can't, because they're way too freaking big. Again, I suggest in the video, if there are any small studios, small anime studios you like, support them, support the independent instead of just pirating them or whatever. That's not cool. That aspect of what I'm taking issues with it. But seriously, anime itself is popular thanks to piracy. Exactly. So again, man, I'm so frustrated by the disingenuous or just ignorant argument that pirating anime is okay because animators, translators aren't paid enough. Okay, hold on. I am so frustrated by the disingenuous or just ignorant argument that pirating anime is okay because animators, translators aren't paid enough. Who said that pirating is okay because animators or translators aren't paid enough? Who said that? Who said that? It's insidious because there's a kernel of truth here that's extrapolated to a nonsensical conclusion. Okay. Also, this is from Words at Crunchyroll Animation Anime Gamer, so take the words with a grain of salt. Should you trust companies, including studios, production committee members, and streaming companies, all have workers' best interests at heart? No, of course not. But if your only solution is stealing the fruits of those workers' labor, how are you better than the bosses? This is like saying you should get Uber rides without paying the drivers as a way of sticking it to Uber. Way to go, guys. You sure solved this problem. You can tip the drivers, as far as I know. You can not pay the revenue that Uber says that you have to pay. You can also tip them. At least that's an option here. You can tip them slightly. I mean, that doesn't mean you have to buy into the if we had more money, we'd be able to pay the animators more narrative. I'm very skeptical of that considering what I know about Wave's Hand capitalism. Oh no, here we go. Capitalism bad. Before we go on, let's talk about my capitalism. Nairo Altus written $1. Dub companies need to go bankrupt. Shitbags and sex pests like Jamie Marchi, DC Douglas, and Chris Sabat don't deserve the money and power they were given since they abuse it constantly. Well, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. There you go. Here we go again. What muddies the water is people have developed this idea that they're entitled to watch anime. You're not. That is true. You're not really entitled to watch anime. Actually, you are. You are the customer of an anime. You are the customer of these products. You are the people who are paying for the merch. You are people who are paying for all of these things. We would pay you. We would pay these streaming services if they're not shit. If they're not shit. But they are shit. So, anyway, where was I? You're not. Someone worked to make the show and they're entitled to be rewarded for their work. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. So, okay, That is really, really not how it works. Really, really not how it works. Criminal Imagination, $32. Capman bad. Pirate Man bad. Which one is it? Both. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But damn, that is not how it works. So if you can't say the same thing, you can say, if you can say this to, like, you cannot say the same thing to EA, for example. If EA says, hey, if the EA, by this logic, EA makes Anthem, they're entitled to your money because they make the game. No, that's not how it works. Oh, that logic is, oh my, that is bonkers. I'm just, so apparently we make the stuff, therefore we are entitled to the pay. Just because we make it, by the virtue that we make it. I'm amazed. Jeez. 6760 donated to $1. You know, these mouth breeders would say do not support the distributors if it was for kids. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep it coming. Towns of Water donated to $1. This reminds me of the whole Napster controversy, except with anime instead of music. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Vince at 207 donated to $1. If you don't give us what we want, we don't give you money. Simple as that. Plain and simple. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. Obviously, what would be great is for animators, translators, and everybody else to union. Oh, no! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 Unionize? Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Fam. I'm skipping that shit. Just watching the show without pay doesn't send the message you think it does. It's just another excuse for lower wages. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Capitalism bad. Capitalism bad. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm going to move on from... Oh, I mean, do I have to say more? Do I have to say more? I don't think I need to say. No comment. No comment. I'm gonna let this image just seep on you. The image just speaks for itself. Oh man. Oh my god, what is this? That's a long ass fucking thread. Okay, hold on. Let me open the thread. There is a long ass freaking thread. People keep tagging me to, hey Appa, read this thread. It's a really dumb thread and everything like that. I already responded to some points in the thread in my Twitter, so if you're interested, see my Twitter for that. But let me respond to this thread. This is a long ass thread. Long ass thread. So let's start. Okay. Oh yeah, this was a response to the previous post. Long post. I made a post about Crunchyroll's poor rates, work treatment at Soul Press, and just general shittiness that exists in the publishing scene. But boycotting them via piracy just make things worse. The fat cats at the top are the last to feel the pain. Like with most companies, contractors are always first to feel... Okay, this is basically... This... I'm gonna sum up the thread. I don't want to take too long. This is just talking about like the anime workers and everything like that. So I want to focus on a couple of points. Let's focus on this one first. Over here. Let me touch upon the whole translators have a liberal agenda thing. They do. They absolutely do. They absolutely freaking do. The dubbers in particular, they absolutely do. They're gonna shove it to you right to your faces when you don't want to, when you don't need to, when it doesn't have to be. They absolutely freaking do. So, how are you gonna make excuse for that? Please, go on. They have in the past been translators who have been open on certain words, choices, censorship, and forms of censorships. But there are also a lot of ridiculous rules set in place by the company. E.g., don't use the SFX "ga" since it makes sound like God. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So, sometimes there are bizarre choices. Personally, the "oh come my way" being used instead of "okama" was something I couldn't wrap my head around. But at the same time, as a Japanese person, I wouldn't want the slur "okama" to be something foreigners start throwing around. So you don't want "okama" to be something foreigners start throwing around, but it's perfectly fine if the foreigners say waifu or baka or any other misused, misappropriated Japanese terms. I mean, why is this something to be concerned about? if somebody used the word okama wrong, that's their fault. That's their fault. I'd say let them have their consequences. That's not the anime's fault. Let them make this mistake. I would want to see it. I would want to see the hilarity. So, Okama done did it. Baka. Gaijin is one other thing. So, Baka is Takashi. And it's only natural that a lot of translators working in Japanese, English, otaku content translation to be left-leaning politically. The very fact that people are learning a second language means that they have to be open and accept foreign cultures, etc. to some degree. They clearly don't. For a bunch of people who are left-leaning, they censor quite a lot of shit. But do go on. They have to accept foreign cultures. What were you saying about them accepting foreign cultures? Okay, go on. And for those who want to live in Japan, you need a university degree. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Getting a Japanese waifu, real-life Japanese waifu. So yes, realistically, Japanese to English translators are college educated. With a lot of prestigious in-house translation gigs being offered in Japan, a lot of them live in Japan, where as the minority, they tend to embrace the multiculturalism. Okay. Women in otaku content translation are also treated like shit at times. A lot of the dude bro game translators gatekeep the shit out of gaming. Citation needed. What are you talking about? What are you referring to? I have no idea, but you're gonna say it anyway. So I'm not surprised when they're passionate about feminism and equal representation. Japan does a horrible job for equality. Fun fact, a Japanese housewife is only allowed to make $13,000 a year or the government takes extra to the husband. This pretty much forces moms to stay at home. Citation needed. One, citation needed. So, and two, I don't know about you, but for a bunch of people who come into Japan and embrace multiculturalism and respecting the foreign culture, you really, 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 really also want them to change it. I mean, you are kind of contradicting yourself in this one. So they're open to foreign cultures. They embrace the multiculturalism. But oh no, women treated badly. Please change it. So you left-wing leaning weeb, you expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel? I mean, the average otaku content translator is also very young because the pay is pretty bad. I've covered this in our post. The only people who take on those jobs are young and single ones. All right. It's talking about the lifestyle of otaku translators in general. And let's focus on this one. So they are young and also very political. Trump, Obama, etc. were probably their first election. And they've been keeping up with all the news since. Sure. I mean, I'm 22 and I don't really care about the Trump and Obama shit or whatever sorts of politics is happening in America. Not even in my country. I don't even care. Not a lot of translators care about politics. Just don't. And so maybe some of that charged political mindset, the SJW agenda, if you may, could seep into the translation. So let me get this straight. The overall point that you're trying to say here is these translators are coming into Japan. They are left-leaning. They are very political. Therefore, it's okay to have them to change the things and insert their SJW things into the translators. No, that doesn't excuse anything. Just because they are political, just because they are actively political, that doesn't mean that they have to change stuff to suit their political needs. You are justifying what they're doing. You're justifying, you're justifying, this is what... Personally, I keep politics and SJW things out of my translations. Good for you. But I translate hentai to jinsei, so I never have to make those calls. Anyway, I got a bunch of donations, so... I'm gonna get through some of them. Averim Cadiz donated to $1. I love this. The opinion is popular, so it must be right bullshit, and video games cause violence too. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Naira Altis donated to $1. Is this motherfucking piece of shit implying that all conservatives are uneducated bigots? These motherfucking bigots clearly hate Japan. These people are horrible fucking liars. Also, nobody was gatekeeping these things until you freaks came along. There you go. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Christopher donated to $1. Unrelated. Most people who like Rin Kata Shoujo have foot fetish. Change my vibe. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But anyway, and here we get to the most bizarre mental gymnastic that I have ever seen. Like, this is just, it's beyond, this is beyond Olympics level of mental gymnastics. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Prepare yourselves. Then, how can you fight back or boycott the agenda setting in your translation? First and foremost, and this is very important, you have to be a paying customer. Companies don't give a shit about the opinions of people who don't buy from them. If someone reads a scanlation about complain about my translation choices, why would I care? They're not a customer and therefore they don't matter, company think. But companies have to care about their customers, and things change if paying customers complain. So let me get this straight. In order for Funimation or Crunchyroll to listen to our criticism to them, we have to pay for their services first. No? No? That's not how it works. That is not how it works. Apparently, if you want to boycott something, you have to pay for it first. That's just one of the concern. And the second concern is the fact that a lot of people who are criticizing Crunchyroll and Funimation are customers. Some are former customers. It's amazing. It's absolutely freaking amazing. But then someone will say, well, no, that's saying, we're not saying that you should do that. We are saying that vegans, for example, McDonald's won't listen to vegans. Okay, but that would imply that McDonald's listen. That would imply that Funimation or Crunchyroll actually listen to people's criticisms, which they don't. They don't. We tell them so much, don't censor this shit, and they keep on censoring it. So anyway, paying customers have the bigger voice, and more importantly, have the biggest foreign voice. One of the problems with buying merch, DVDs, instead of using Crunchyroll, etc., is that your foreign voice isn't counted. You're just a helpful translation on the balance sheet. You're a helpful translation on the balance sheet if you are using Crunchyroll in general. If you're in general you are. Because again, you are not the primary market. You in general are a bonus for these overseas companies. Actually, not for video games. If these companies, if these anime studios are releasing their stuff internationally, are distributing themselves internationally, then yeah, I suppose you can be a very big market to them. But for the most part, no. Just because you pay for Crunchyroll doesn't mean that they are your market, that they are their market. Anyway, Vane and Haine donated $5. This is just simping, just for major companies. By the by, take my money like the dirty furry simp Iteria. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But oh my god, again, like I said, the mental gymnastics is just absolutely insane. And this actually screws with the overall data because it doesn't actually represent the total market of foreign fans. And when Japanese anime studios communities look at Crunchyroll subscriber numbers, they're given a false understanding of the scale and size of the market. If the numbers are small, they might consider not licensing out the obscure stuff and instead just play it safe with the 10th season of Boruto or something. The thing is, you guys gatekeep as normies, the things you guys gatekeep as normie stuff and real anime fans would watch. Okay, hold on a second. Let's slow down for a second for this. If the numbers are small, they might consider not licensing out the obscure stuff and instead just play it safe with the 10th season of Boruto or something. The things you guys gatekeep as normie stuff. But it is though. Like the mainstream animes are indeed the normie stuff. They are they are the stuff that anyone can access. Anyone can watch. It's appealing to the mainstream audiences. That's what that's the normie stuff. It is though. Like your My Hero Academia, your Attack on Titan. That is the most mainstream stuff that anybody can access. They don't watch the obscure animes. The real anime fans would watch. What I'm saying is, just because you watch those things doesn't mean you're a real anime fan. And if you say gatekeep it, fine. If that's the way for me to gatekeep, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. Because again, these are easily accessible. That's like saying, just because you drink water, just saying, I am a fan of juice because I drink a lot of water. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make sense. So, anyway, where was I? Attack on Titan was niche until anime came. Well, you can argue that to a lot of mangas or animes. And by that logic, My Hero Academia is niche too, because it started off as manga until anime came. So everything is that. So it got mainstream. So anyway, let's go to the next one. And the truth is, the foreign market is huge. You guys are representing a larger share each year and contributing to Japanese anime industry more and more. Hold up. The ECR statistics here. Trends in Japanese animation market. The upper part, Japanese animation market trend in a broad sense. So this is not even like actual statistics of their revenue. This is just estimated. This is just in a broad estimate based on estimated revenues. This is not even like an accurate, this might not even be accurate. It's just an estimation. So, god damn it, freaking auto scroll. Where was I? Freaking missed that. Okay, this one. So, hold. Why the fuck do I have to be, hold there. There you go. Good. Anyway, see this one. So, this is the 2017, from all the way up to 2017. Right? This is 2017. So you got this big ass freaking square right here. 994 billion. If you can't read that, sorry about that. Low quality res. But anyway, this big orange bar over here, that's overseas market. But you know what this green bar is? You see this green bar over here? All of this, that's pretty significant. That's a lot. That is pretty significant. Not as much as these overseas one. It's still pretty significant nonetheless. What does this green bar represent? Merchandising. So you see this green bar over here. Look at the merchandising revenue. If this is true, if this is based on the estimated revenue, merchandising actually still provides a very big revenue. For consistently, for 2002 all the way to 2017. So if people are buying merch, they still contribute quite a lot. So again, buying merch and DVDs help the creators, but doesn't get you the seat at the table. How? How is it not? And that's literally one of the reasons why a lot of anime creators exist. Why a lot of Japanese entertainment media exists. To sell toys. How are they not? How are they not putting you, the customer, as the seat of the table? That is amazing. I am amazed. Wow. The absolute mental gymnastic, the big brain. Oh my God. That's insane. But those, and yes, there's the odd case where 4chan helped the work to become an anime or a creator saying we don't see the money, etc. That's in reference to the Watamote creator and also Terumi Nishio. I talked about it in my last video. But those are minority cases now. If the millions are going to anime communities aren't going to the studios and animators, that's the Japanese side being scum and beyond the control of Crunchyroll, etc. If you really want to help the studio too, get a Crunchyroll sub and buy DVDs. Seriously, I'm just amazed that at the end of the day, you have to get a subscription to Crunchyroll and Funimation. No. No. Here's the thing. Here's also the thing. Going back to the if you don't complain, they won't listen thing. If you're not the customer, they won't listen thing. And once you guys are paid subscribe, okay, here's the big plan. Here's the big plan. The big brain plan in order to make Funimation and Crunchyroll to listen to our concern. Are you ready? Listen. If you really want to help the studio too, get a Crunchyroll sub and buy DVDs. And once you guys are paid subscribers, then you can go to town on Crunchyroll and Funny, etc. Organize a mass boycott, lodge a formal complaint, etc. When you pay, you have a voice, and Crunchyroll can't just hide boycotted numbers. I'm pretty sure all figures are given to the Japan side too. So if the Japanese side suddenly sees hundreds or thousands of people unsubscribe, they're gonna start asking questions and Crunchyroll would have come clean. So again, you have to pay a subscription first before you get to boycott. Pay subscription before you boycott. That's how they will listen. Oh my God. That is amazing. I am amazed. I am just amazed. So he shared a bunch of links where you can support a bunch of comics too, a bunch of mangas. You can add to directly to buy the mangas directly. Well, good for you for sharing, but actually, one of them is supported by Faku. I opened one of the links here, Irodori Comics. One of them is supported by Faku. So if you're not a fan of Faku, well, you're SOL on that one. So anyway, but there's a little bit more. This ain't the end. So, an update with 2019 data. This is the data that I showed in the video, but I haven't provided like the map or everything like that. So, here are some stats. Chinese government censorship meant anime licensing fell in China for 2018. China only licensed 281 titles in 2019. North America now accounts for 42.9% of the foreign anime market, largest region, with Asia coming in second at 31.5% and Europe at third, 11.4%. Africa is actually fourth with 7.3%. As for licensing numbers, US came first with 467 license contracts and Canada in second with 417. So here's the thing. Here's the thing you need to understand, okay? So North America accounts for 42.9. That is a pretty big market. That is a pretty big market for sure. But the one thing that you need to understand, okay? Actually, I'm just gonna let Dr. Lute Hentai on this one. Dr. Hentai to answer this one. Finally, some good food. When was the last time that the North American market had the largest share? 2014? I would like to see how much influence is Netflix having on that, as they began pushing streaming and the side of anime a fuck ton since 2018, 2019. Crunchyroll had quite a lot of big hits too, which I'm sure boosted them. But talking of that, in 2018, North America was only 20.9% of the overseas market. So to jump that to 40% must have a lot of factors behind it. So again, this is a lot of data. We're not already talk about that. But the point that I'm trying to say here, is that I don't understand the justification for supporting Crunchyroll and Funimation because North America just has a 42.9% of foreign anime market. I don't understand the justification because again, the anime industry, most of them, they do make a lot of money with streaming, but it's not necessarily Crunchyroll and Funimation streaming. And again, Crunchyroll and Funimation only accounts for mostly North America. They do have some in other regions, but not in everything. So again, no justification. I don't understand the argument. We're done with that thread. Let's get to the next one. That was a lot. So anyway, all censorship is bad is a great stance to go on my LGBTQ censorship thread and talk about how titties are important. Way to go in devaluing LGBTQ experiences and saying that it's just as important as the titties you want to see. My God, people have no sense of skill in censorship. Well, this is coming from somebody who locked the account. So, Katsuri. Anyway, so listen. Both are bad. Why can't we have the arguments, the agreement that both are bad? Censorship on LGBTQ is bad. Censorship on anime titties is bad. I've complained about both. Have you? Are you saying that it's you want to prioritize LGBTQ censorship over anime censorship? No, both are bad. Both are bad, man. Because it's all bad. It's all of them bad. So, there's that. Oh my God. Okay, so this is clearly bait. This thread is clearly bait. A lot of people took this one seriously, but let me show you how it's bait. Okay? Hello, friendos. Over the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of hostility towards the great folks at Funimation and Crunchyroll on anime Twitter closely associated with the alt-right. This is clearly bait on the first thread, but a bunch of people on my timeline took this one way too seriously. Way too freaking seriously. So let me show you why it's bait, okay? I'll be doing a bit of digging to find out why. For the uninformed, Funimation and Crunchyroll, they distribute anime, blah, 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 blah. These companies bring anime over to the West for us to enjoy. Without either of these companies, there will be no way to watch anime anywhere in the Western world. Now, That's of course wrong. They also localize said anime, which means they don't only add translated subtitles to the show, but they also completely redub the voiceovers and refit the language and references to make more sense to a Western audience. For example, in this classic episode of the Pokemon anime, the character Brock is seen eating jelly donuts. However, in the original Japanese release, he's eating onigiri, an obscure rice-based snack found only in Japan. If such a line was left untouched, this would alienate many Western viewers who have never heard of onigiri. This is just one example of the hard work Funimation and Crunchyroll have to do when bringing anime to the West. Great, right? It's bait. If you can't tell this is bait, a lot of people took this way too seriously in my timeline. This is clearly bait, but man, you smug, you're better than this, smug. You're better than, actually no, you probably aren't, but you took the bait anyway, so this is clearly bait, so I'm not even like, you're already bait right there, so bait fish. I'm not biting that one. Just explain to you why it's bait. Anyway, there's also this one. Without localization, your precious anime wouldn't make any sense, you dumb donut. Sure. Also, this tweet, this tweet immediately got suspended. It's from a suspended account. So, without localization, your precious anime wouldn't make any sense, you dumb nut. And then the person immediately got suspended. Oof. That is a yikes. Don't know why. But anyway, also, one thing I find very interesting that I found is the fact that the Kobayashi Dragon Maid dub actually had its lesbian theme removed by Jamie since the first episode. When Jamie got called out for this, she declined its existence and sparked about it on Twitter. See, in the first episode, Kobayashi gets told it's sexual love, to which she's surprised in the Japanese. And in English dub, she says she's annoyed and says, I'm not into chicks. So, they're censoring the LGBT. They're censoring the LGBT, y'all. Any words on that? Vinny the Haini donated to $2. Gotta love those donuts. Also, like the salmon rice balls. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Seriously, but just look at the justification on this one. Love the justification. Check this out. Didn't want the implication that Miss Kobayashi finds something wrong about lesbianism. She doesn't, just not into it personally. She just said she is surprised. She just said she is surprised. That's not saying I hate lesbians. In the Japanese, apparently saying, oh, I am surprised that you are into chicks. Therefore, I hate lesbians. For timing. But isn't Miss K gay or bi or whatever? Remember that explicitly over the manga she showed attraction to Toru many times. Well, only at times where she grew a dick. There's by the way, if you haven't read the manga, there's a point in which Toru literally, not Toru, Kobayashi literally grew a dick. So, I guess you just have to wait and see. Oh my god, you're trolling us. So, oof. That is yikes. That is a yikes. Anyway. Hello, Quartering. Hello again.
Hey, you probably just...
Yes, shut it, Quartering. I know. Hello, Quartering. Hello again. I want to talk about this one because I don't know why. I just find this fucking hilarious. Where did all my tweets go? I am changing my approach to Twitter. Fewer tweets, fewer fights, and more chunky dog and cat photos. This is just about taking responsibility and taking action. I am very close to just leaving Twitter altogether, but I think this will help. Well, good for you, Jeremy. Good for you. I mean, I'm just making fun of you in the last week's stream. It was fun. It was fun and all. And we had disagreements, but it was fun because you did screw up. You make your mama jokes. You make your mama jokes for a while. You're being hostile to everybody in general. But okay, I would just listen to this. Listen to this. Seriously. I don't know why just watching this video made me laugh so freaking hard.
Hey, you probably just noticed that I just purged my entire Twitter feed. No, I don't have a big job interview tomorrow. No, I'm not trying to hide anything. This is for my own mental health and for you all, the people that choose to follow me here on Twitter. And
Well, I follow you on Twitter, but I follow you on the drunk tweets because and it goes the tweets saying new video, this goes woke or whatever.
Got a bigger explanation going live in about 30 minutes on my YouTube channel of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish, and how I believe that my YouTube channel is being suppressed along with my Twitter feed.
Oh yeah, by the way, I watched that video of you saying that your videos got demonetized. Sorry, your video got suppressed by YouTube and everything like that. He showed that apparently he hasn't gotten any subscribers. His growth has basically 0 subscribers, and his viewers receive no notification from his videos. Well, welcome to the party. I've been suffering the same fate too. But here's the thing, Cornering. There's one thing that you need to understand too. You make videos like 3 a day. 3 videos a day. 3 videos a day. According to you, you make like 3 videos a day. I make videos only like 1 or 2 a week. But you make 3 videos a day because you need to get into that traffic. You need to get into that revenue. Get to the hustle. I understand that. But when you make 3 videos a day, and you make it on the same sorts of similar topics, and you talk about some of the same topics, the same thing again, don't be surprised to have your viewers saying they don't have notification, 1, and 2, that they ask you for a video, for a topic of a video that you already talk about. They might missed it because you make 3 videos a day. 3 videos a day. I mean, seriously. Come on, yeah. Come on. Do you expect your viewers to watch them all? I don't expect my viewers to watch all of my videos. And I make it only 1 or 2 a week these days.
Got some evidence for that kind of stuff. But look, I'm not the best at ignoring all the barking dogs that come my way on Twitter. I know that I've also had some really bad takes or unpolished takes.
Yes, unpolished takes. That is a very nice way of characterizing drunk tweets. Completely drunk and instant response tweets. Just the snap of the tweets, just rage on the tweets. It's like, oh my god, there's something outrageous. Gonna need to tweet about this. Yeah, nice unpolished tweets. Good for you.
That have led to large groups of people constantly in my mentions.
Oh,
I've resisted blocking them because
he said it. He said it. He said it. He said it. He said it.
In my mentions.
He said it. He
constantly. In my mentions.
He said it! He said it! He said it! He said it! My mentions! My menchies! My mentions! My menchies! Oh, my menchies! Oh, man. It's your fault. You brought this on yourself. If you weren't drunk tweeting, if you don't tweet something freaking outrageous, if you don't tweet worst take of 2020 to a tweet that's been made in 2019, maybe people won't be so hostile in your mentions. Why do you be shitting on me, boy? Because he's clowning himself. Because he clowned himself. This is a stream for clowns, and he clowned himself.
I've resisted blocking them because I don't like blocking people, but my mentions are a complete mess right now.
My mentions. Oh man, my mentions. I fucking love that.
You know, screenshots a tweet of mine and offer some hot take. My mentions are full of people who aren't here to argue in good faith, but just to annoy me and suck my time.
Well, you did it first. You went on to people, you call people your mama jokes, you annoyed them, and you waste their time. That's why I made fun of you. You made your mama jokes on Twitter. And you had fights with people, you had fights with Angry Joe or whatever. This is on you, man. If you don't want this, you want to quit Twitter, well, good for you. Well, good for you. But I'm just saying, it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious that you have to mention my mentions. My mentions. You brought this on yourself. You brought this on yourself, Jeremy. You brought this on yourself. And I there's nothing much I can say. But if you want to quit, well, go ahead. It's good for you. But best to ignore. Best to ignore. Angry Joe is a boob. Yeah, I know. But don't... The fact that you have to fight with him on Twitter is just, man. Speaking of boomers. Oh man, don't you just love it? Don't you just love the boomer takes? Don't you just absolutely love it? I love the one angry boomers coming in. Billy, coming in here. Make the stream fun, please. Make the stream more fun. Oh, he reviews a video game. Oh, I didn't know that one angry gamer reviews video games. He talks about video games? He talks about video games, huh? I'm actually kind of surprised. He reviews video games, huh? Look at that. Ghostbusters, the video game review. The real Ghostbusters 3. Well, of course, but anyway. Given that newer AAA titles are all designed to be vehicles for left-wing Billy, we talk about video games. When you talk about video games, talk about video games. Don't talk about this shit. Don't talk about left-wing agitprop. Great start. Very amazing start. Very amazing start. Not even one sentence in. Not even one sentence in and you put in some freaking something so irrelevant. Filled with strong, ugly women who don't need no man, pro-refugee nonsense, and more LGBTQIA pedo crap. Then you can shake your stick at. I've opted to stop playing most new releases. Normal human beings just don't find that kind of propaganda entertaining, nor is it any normal person for the left's agenda being irrimated into every facet of media. Well, that would imply that you are normal. Billy, that would imply that you are normal, which, I have a lot of disagreements with that notion, but anyway, carry on. Right off the bat, you seemingly play a straight white male who is a mute in current year. It's called a silent protagonist. It's called a silent protagonist. It's called a silent protagonist, fam. If you just, maybe you just understand this grasp because you're way too much headed to the politics, but it's called a silent protagonist. That's a thing. That's been a thing for a while, but anyway. In current year, the main character will be some Muslim fat black woman with a sassy mouth and cringeworthy dialogue, or some lesbian twig with half her head shaved and constant quips about how terrible men are. Okay, I reviewed Ghostbusters 2016, and even I'm not this political in reviewing Ghostbusters 2016. In that regard, I'm so very, very thankful that this game was made back in 2009 instead of current year. Horrible. I can only take so much butch lesbian proselytizing before I subject my keyword to the unwelcoming presence of projectile vomit. Even I am not this political when I'm reviewing Ghostbusters 2016. And I reviewed Ghostbusters 2016. I recapped Ghostbusters 2016. Even I'm not this fucking toxic. But maybe because I'm not one angry boomer. I'm just not. This game review, you're talking about... Oh no. Oh, get to the review. Exactly. Get to the review. Where's the review? Where's the review? Also this. I do have to tip my hat to Terminal Velocity for including the Confederate flag in the Civil War exhibit during the museum stage. I do wonder if that was removed in the remastered edition. A flag? A flag that agrees with my political opinion? Oh my god, no! A flag! Oh man. If it's a trans flag, that's horrible. If it's the rainbow flag, horrible. You cannot add that in the game. But if it's a Confederate flag, I do have to tips my fedora. Tips my fedora to Terminal Velocity. Tips my fedora. I tips my fedora to the Confederate flag. But not the LGBT, not the rainbow flag. No. That's horrible. That's toxic. That's leftist propaganda. Talk about video games, please. Can you please talk about the video games? Nevertheless, if you want to rekindle nostalgia and experience what a proper Ghostbusters 3 would have been, like had been made during an era where it wasn't paused, Ghostbusters the video game seems the perfect way to indulge the continuation of your childhood memories in a way that stays unmolested by a perversion of Hollywood's elite. Jesus. Can you make a review of the game and actually talk oh my god. If the multiplayer was still present, this would have been a flat out amazing experience with tons of replayability. But even with just the single player mode intact, it's certainly something you could pick up and play every once in a while for a decent throwback to before the franchise become perverted with feminism and regressive degeneracy known as progressivism. Well, good for you, Billy, that you find your own safe space for a video game. That you have a game that has a Confederate flag. I had to tip my hat. Tips Fedora for the Confederate. Tips Fedora for the Confederate flag. But for real though, Ghostbusters the video game is pretty good. It's a pretty good game. If you want to play that one, go ahead and play that one. It's a pretty good game. Better than Ghostbusters 2016, I can say that. But anyway, oh fuck, I forgot to a couple of donations. Towns of Water did to $1 11 minutes ago. Sorry about that. I think in the Japanese version, Kobayashi says, but I am a woman and is confused. Vincent207 donated to $1. It's only okay when they do it. Both wings are ridiculous. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. But there's more. There's more for Billy. Let's talk about this. Billy, for some reason, got really mad that a la carte Netflix's Castlevania a la carte engage in gay anal sex. Ooh. Oh no, the gays! The gays! The gays! If you've been a fan of a la carte from the Castlevania video games, you probably won't be after you watch Season 3. Ah yes, apparently I will not be a Castlevania fan after the gays invaded Castlevania! The gays! Not the yaoi! The gays! Episode 9, Season 3, Episode 9 of Netflix's Castlevania series. The producers took great liberties with the show, not only including some butch, androgynous, interracial lesbians in Episode 4. Horrible. The gays! The lesbians! Horrible. Absolutely terrible. But going so far as to have a la carte succumb to a threesome to a pair of Japanese siblings, one female and one male. The gays! The gays! The gays! The entire sex scene involves a la carte's threesome, and his emasculation into gay sex is interspersed through the other action sequences. Dude, hold on. Dude. You don't have to describe it in great detail. It's pronounced anal. Anal sex. I said it anal. Yeah, screw your pronunciations. Anyway, it starts at the 4 minute 25 second mark in the episode where Alucard is laying down to go to sleep. The context is that he has been lonely living with Castle Dracula until two Japanese siblings come to him for training to kill vampires and to learn how to move the castle. The twins have ulterior motives though, and they have a plan to kill Alucard after seducing him. Oh! So they come in to seduce him and undress him. What's the issue? They already painted the gays as bad. They already painted the gays as bad, and apparently that's not enough for you. Okay. The scene starts with the twins kissing on Alucard's chest and lips, both of them taking turns. Jesus, don't describe it in detail, dude. Between the action sequences taking place to the episode around the 8:45 mark, they cut back to Alucard kissing and caressing the twins. It then sees the female twin going down on Alucard's nether regions, implying oral sex. Oh, so one of them is a female, so he's bisexual then. At around the 16:19 mark, we see the female twins stimulating Alucard's nether regions with her hand, with their brother appears to be giving Alucard's analingus. However, things take a turn for the worse at the 16:29 mark, as the male twin hoists Alucard's legs on his shoulders like some poor pallid maiden in a black video. Why do you have to describe it in such great detail? Oh my god. Oh man. Criminal imagination donated $2. I don't want to put chemicals to the blood. They make the freaking vamps gay. Anal card. Vienna donated $1. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep it coming. Oh, I'm reading yaoi. I'm reading yaoi. Isn't Billy black, lol? It's been systematically destroyed by liberal progressive propaganda. Alucard has been raped, has been destroyed. He's been anally raped by the liberal progressive propaganda. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my, the Fujoshi, the Fujoshi, I fucking love it so much. Oh, he likes this scene, but he can't admit it to himself. Oh man, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I love it so much. Ooh, Billy, such amazing freaking gems you made here. Bring the streams more entertaining. Everyone pushing for the gay agenda to take over every single aspect of your media entertainment you enjoy. It takes a demented level of perversion to select a fan favorite icon and subject him to a fetish that's known for carrying high rates of STDs. Oh no. Oh no, not the STDs again. Not the STDs. The unprotected anal sex. Oh no. Oh no. No, not the statistics again. Not the statistics. Oh no, here we go again with the statistics. How is that relevant to this entire thing? You're mad that someone engages in anal sex. It's fiction, dude. It's fiction, dude. Do you know what a fiction is? It's fantasy. It's not reality. You know all of these giant ass big futa dicks ramming over to freaking people's urethra and It's not reality. It's just fantasy, man. It's fantasy. My statistics. But check this out. Why are so many gaylords in here? It's Twitter, man. Most of the normal people have been banned. Most of the normal people have been banned. Ooh. Billy,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You're not banned. Really gets the noggin jogging, doesn't it? Really gets the noggin jogging. Really gets the noggin jogging. Brian Kaita donated $1. Instead of banning Alex Jones, they should have banned one angry boomer. Yeesh. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep him coming. Wait, appabend, you ain't banned either. Yes, I'm not banned either. Most normal people have been banned because I am not normal. I am crazy as fuck. I'm still on Twitter. I go on Twitter every day. But at least I admit I am crazy. And one angry boomer will self-proclaim that he is normal. That he is the sane people amongst the dark. That he is the sane amongst the insane. Give me some credit, fam. Oh, man. You were once, but you were a Shota. No, I'm not banned. Yeah, I was once banned, but because I'm a Shota. So there's that too. But my new account is not banned. So there's that. Anyway, there's also this reply. Netflix's Castlevania as Alucard engaged in gay anal sex. Alucard got bottom. Alucard got bottom. Hashtag pause. Hashtag not my Alucard. It's okay. I am mad Alucard didn't fuck me either. Rodic donated $1. Who is normal nowadays? Also, I think I forgot my other. I think I forgot my other donation. Oh, if I did, sorry about that. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep it coming. Anyway, there's also this. Man, the rect is coming in. Smash Bros characters taking a bath. That's it. That's the tweet. Smash characters doing something the players don't. Ooh. Oh, Smash players. Take a bath, guys. Take a shower. Oh no, what is this? I don't want to read a longer thread. Come on, y'all. Come on, we've been 2 hours and 15 minutes in. Anyway, bimbofication really should be reworked into a form of euphoric wish fulfillment rather than a sexist form of objectification to please men's desires, because the idea of spontaneously becoming super hot on the spot is like, fuck yeah. Okay. Girl knights needing to wear binders so their massive bosoms can fit with knight armor is the sexiest thing, to be honest. There's nothing more. Okay. So you're horny. You're horny towards butch lesbians. You're horny. I get it. I get it. What about it? This is why the stock sexy anime girl is such a tired design. Different outfits and armor can drastically change how a character can look. Gives them visual diversity. If the sexy anime girl had to compensate for a massive tits for fights, the design would feel believable. There's nothing more visually gratifying than looking like the most hardened, cold-hearted badass on the surface, but stripping the armor revealed the hugest tits imaginable, a lesbian dream. Well, good for you. You have your horny one main. I wish there wasn't so much misogynistic baggage behind the term bimbo. My self-loathing subconscious is a total bimbo, yo. None of y'all motherfucking weebs give a shit when fan artists sexualize children, draw big titty anime, or draw the— Well, okay, whoa, okay, hold on. But big titty anime, but I thought it was okay. But hold on a second. You said it was okay. It was a lesbian's dream. Revealed the hugest tits imaginable. You said it was a lesbian's dream, but apparently, anyway, but God forbid someone draws Samus as something other than a rubber suit fetish in high heels. Still thinking about how Samus is literally the most gamers will tolerate as a feminist icon, because for the most part, you don't even need to acknowledge Samus is a woman, except for those times she's clad in blue spandex and yellow heels. Okay? Also, she retweets a bunch of big anime titties. So again, wait, what? Don't get me wrong, I love that Samus is a woman. Her default Varia bounty hunter suit is pretty awesome looking, but part of me would have liked it if her human form didn't have so much of an "Hey, I'm a pasty blondie with a nice ass look" just to service the male gaze. Wait, hold on. I thought it was okay. I thought you said it was okay. Wait, hold on. You said it was okay. That this is what you want. A cold-hearted badass on the surface but stripping the armor to reveal the hugest tits imaginable. But that's what Samus is though. But that's what Samus— I thought it was okay. Sometimes I wish Samus reveal didn't happen. But I thought you said it was okay. So why are you contradicting yourself now? But previously in the past you said it wasn't okay, but now it's like okay. Okay, carrying on. What is this? It says seriously? Seriously? Fuck it. Cisphobia pride flag. Okay. Okay. Ronakin donated $2. Long ago, the Boomer and the Castlevania lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Yahoo Nation attacked. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Joe Vinny the Hyena donated $3. Somebody's jealous of the hot girls with big boobies. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, guys. But seriously, cisphobia pride flag. And you wonder why there's transphobia going around. I mean, seriously. I kind of find it really baffling with a bunch of these people on Twitter saying that, you know, hating on cis people is perfectly fine because they hate on us first. Okay, but if you're gonna keep on hating us and never actually try to make peace with us, then how are we going to accept you? How are we going to accept your identity? How are we going to accept you as a person? How are we going to look at you as a person if you're not just screeching about cisphobia, etc.? So, literal hate speech. Oh my god, what is this? No matter what, aged up or not, it's still wrong to loot a character that is canonically a minor. Okay. You can't just use screenshots of their hips and butts as evidence and training to make porn of a 14-year-old. I don't understand why idiots like at Jigglytunes would get so upset. Okay, hold on a second. Aged up or not, but the character is aged up. If the character is aged up, I thought you would be okay by it. But apparently no, because the character is canonically 14. She's still 14 and therefore it's not okay. It's the Nezuko thing all over again. So, she's 14, she's 14, she's 14, she's 14, she's 14. Holy fuck, she's literally 14. Okay, so? Okay? She's a fictional character? What happens if you sexualize her? Nothing. There's just gonna be an image posted on her being sexy on the Twitter. That's it. If you wanna deal, this ain't the real pedophile in the room. Everybody block and report Jigglytoons and Art Draws Putin. They are pedophiles. No. Just because they draw characters? Just because they draw fictional characters? Is that why they're fictional lowly characters? Is that why they're pedophiles? They are pedophiles and they are harassing my girlfriend Gwen, and the latter even went to her follows and are going to falsely accuse her of shit she would call out. This needs to stop. Well, this person that you add right here and you don't bother to like add real ad because that would actually notify that you are tweeting at them. This person got suspended. So, well, congratulations that you just made your crusade of suspending a Twitter account, a Twitter artist who make freaking artworks of 14-year-olds on Twitter. One pedophile removed. Very virtuous of you. Great job. We finally solved the pedophile crisis. One pedophile down, hundreds more to go on Twitter. By the way, this is outdated news. He apparently took a break. He's not really that suspended. He was suspended for a moment, but he got back and say he took a break from Twitter. So, well, at least there's that. At least that's the good news. But anyway, there's more. No, man, you gotta understand she's a 500-year-old witch trapped in the body of a 12-year-old. It's perfectly legal. Stop getting worked up over a drawing. Okay. Okay, furry. Okay, furry. I'm glad my joke has exposed all you lolly porn defenders. No, I won't block you. Makes it harder to list and mass report you. Whoa, hold on there. You cannot explicitly say that you want to mass report people on Twitter. That would make you to get actually suspended. Oh, you actually get suspended on Twitter. Oh. Yeah. Maybe don't announce to the world that you are going to mass report people, fam. But maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that, fam. And speaking of not safe for work Twitter, like y'all go out and try to harass a bunch of artists who draw characters when you got this. What is this? New to not safe for work Twitter. On here to make friends. Love, please be kind. Laurel. 15. 16 in May. Sub plus buy she her. Like for DM. Retweet to be boots. 18 plus. X fucking Q's me. How about you get outraged to these? Varimcard is $1 $1. Do these people realize that real pedophiles don't want anyone aged up? Lemon, you played the counter in the lower tone. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But what is this? New to not safe for work Twitter. 15. He, him, straight. Looking for people to talk to. Soft kings. No! No, please. No. Don't do no. Oh my god. Hi, I'm very new to not safe for work Twitter. Would love some mutuals. No! 14. No. How about you people over here, you spend your energy reporting these motherfuckers. How about you do that? Instead of whatever the fuck this is. Also, let's talk about this. This nightshade furry guy. This guy explicitly, he posted him fucking a girl that is 15 years old on a fursuit on Twitter. He fucked a 15-year-old girl on Twitter. He posted the video, him wearing a freaking fursuit. But you did know my age. Yeah, but if I say I didn't mean it normally, people don't make a big deal out of it. Yeah, but now I'm gonna get in trouble. I wouldn't consider it rape. I wouldn't consider it rape! X fucking kills me! X fucking kills. I wouldn't consider. What the fuck? No. I've been raped in the past. Yeah, apparently that's a justification. And this is different. But I had sex with a midnight husky, aka Venom. Fair enough. And to confirm here, you are 15. Yes! And yes, he knows I am 14 or 15. How about you waste your energy dealing with these instead of the other stuff? Oh man, what is this? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen. I talked about a couple of meme streams ago about how the Twitter hide reply feature is gonna be really bad. It's gonna be very terrible. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna make people to not engage with the actual discussions at hand. It's just a completely echo chamber. You shouldn't use that. You shouldn't hide replies. But here's the thing. I actually fucking love this. I love this feature so much because let me show you. Porn is super addicting, fucks with your perception of women, wrecks your dopamine reward center, reduces your sexual vitality, can even lead to sexual dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, delayed ejaculation. Removing this habit is one of the best ways to improve your life. Don't take my word for it. Visit your brain on porn for science-backed learning. So, you see, there's this little bit link here. It shows the hidden reply. So this person hides a bunch of hidden replies. Porn is fantastic and ought to be encouraged. Don't you just love hidden replies? I fucking love hidden replies. I love the fact that you can see it. I love the fact that there's one button. I thought the hidden replies are meant to be hidden and not, you know, easily accessible like that. But there's also this Kool-Aid Man hidden reply. Kool-Aid Man is missing. Repeat, Kool-Aid Man is missing. Has anyone seen Kool-Aid Man? The big red picture has left the building. Update. Kool-Aid Man left his house to find a mystery flavor but didn't tell anyone where he was heading. That's where we need your help. Help us find a man. Log on to koolaidmystery.com, blah, 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 blah. And then a bunch of people tweeting at Kool-Aid Man revealing that he got the Kool-Aid. He got the Kool-Aid. He's missing because he got the Kool-Aid. And the replies are hidden by Kool-Aid themselves. Oh, you people. You fucking people. Mad freaking loves. Kool-Aid. Oh, you people. I fucking love hidden replies, and you can't tell me otherwise. I mean, Twitter needs to... Actually, no. Don't fix this, Twitter. Don't make the hidden replies actually hidden. Let us see the hidden replies that people actually hide so that we can actually know how much of a fucking pussy they are. Anyway, what is this? Oh no. Genuinely surprised that Miyazaki isn't more behated by the permanently angry former Gamergate types of nerddom. Talking about Gamergate again? I thought we've been through this. Okay, what is this? Okay, fine. Super overtly and unsubtly political and lefty at that. Environmentalism and pacifism and feminism are the big themes. In many of his films, they usually hate this. Whoa. Whoa. Hold up. So you have this implication. You have this mindset that apparently Gamergate types, the people of Gamergate types, they don't like films because they're lefty. They don't like films because they have leftist politics. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to imply? That Gamergate people don't like films because they have leftist politics? I mean, okay. If Gamergate types don't perform like you expect them to, then perhaps, maybe, possibly your expectations are misguided. Right, yeah, that's what I'm asking. Well, allow me to reply. No, actually, Gamergate people, they would like films as long as they are good. As long as they are fun. Like, Miyazaki films in general are pretty fun. I just saw freaking Spirited Away for a while. It's been a while since I saw Spirited Away. So, I with my girlfriend, actually. And, it's fun. It was a pretty fun film. So, yeah. It's easy to please them. Just have films that are fun. How about that? Oh, before we get to this, let's get some donations. Very Cadis donated $1. Or I think we read that. Do people realize that pedophiles don't want anyone aged up? 6716 donated $1. A shame no made joke the Jonestown reference and the poison Kool-Aid too much. Joe Fitted the Hyena donated $2. Digging up a zombie movement, my favorite. Thank you all so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the sodium chloride. The sodium chloride that has been gushing over all the freaking PlayStation fanboys out there. Very tasty. Love it. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is confirmed to PC. They even have the Steam page right there and a bunch, and I mean a bunch of ponies. Ponies, man, ponies. A bunch of people on PlayStation, a bunch of people who are PlayStation fanboys, they got real mad, and I mean real mad. I mean, this dude right here, he just straight up wrecked his place. Dude, even if you're doing this ironically, even if you're doing this as a joke, okay, to paraphrase Yahtzee, you can smear shit on your face to make an ironic statement, but you still smell like ass. Seriously, this still doesn't make you look good. He's literally sobbing. Yeah, sir, listen to this. He's literally sobbing. Wow, Slapforce Swift 13, Herman Hulse and I have the same birthday. Herman Hulse had head of the PlayStation worldwide, and then he said, "Great way to spend my birthday. Thanks for fucking nothing." PlayStation Gorilla Herman Hulse decided to throw away, and now it's all for nothing. He was actually crying. He was actually sobbing. Even if you're doing this for ironically, you're making a fool of yourself. Officially muted the street. On the bright side, nobody's talking about Ori 2 anymore. Why? But why? Oh yes! Oh yes! I know why! Because Ori is made by Xbox Game Studios! Oh no! Oh shit! Now I get it. I get why the rage. It's because it's an Xbox. Because it's from Xbox Game Studios. Oh, the salt. The sodium chloride. I fucking love. The sobbing. Love it. And the funny thing is, a former freaking Guerrilla Games guy. A former Guerrilla Games dev. Coming in, he freaking noticed the tweet. What the hell is wrong with you people? We made the game. You enjoyed it. Now some more people get to enjoy it. And somehow that takes away from your enjoyment. Please be kind to yourselves. Your enjoyment of the game has not diminished because some more people get to play it. How do I facepalm at this when I can't touch my face because of Corona panic? Absolutely base devs right there. Absolutely freaking base devs. Clap, gold freaking claps. Base, absolutely base devs right there. Oh, base developers. Oh my god. More! We got more sodium chloride. Delicious. I'm not responsible for what's gonna happen, but to traitors, selling out for 30 pieces of silver, they're gonna get what's coming to them. And I had a dream about it, glorious, and now the seal is broken. Andrew House shouldn't have left because Sony Interactive Entertainment has saboteurs sabotaging the company. In other words, I'll tell you what you get! You get what you fucking deserve! And underneath $1. What separates Miyazaki's feminism from a lot of Western feminism is that he doesn't belittle or demonize people who aren't women, people of color, or LGBT. There you go. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But damn! The assault! The saboteurs! The heretics! That's not how you introduce people to PlayStation. I'll make you pay! And I'm gonna make sure you lose everything. You spit in my face, destroyed my company and philosophy. All for what? To appease another platform that isn't yours? I knew this day would come. Prepare yourselves! Freaking Q Imperial March. I mean, jeez, damn. Herman Hulse, Jim Ryan, y'all destroyed PlayStation 25 years of history in a matter of months now. I know who will pay for the end of PlayStation. As I foresee now, y'all will pay the ultimate price. Betrayal for 30 pieces of silver. You opened the floodgates and ate the forbidden fruit. Joe Vinny the Hina donated one, but I'm gonna get a heart attack from all this salt in my meal. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Jeez. Y'all are PlayStation company. PC is a directing company. Y'all are a PlayStation company. PC is a direct competing platform. Not only y'all destroyed PlayStation of 25 years, but you don't see Nintendo putting exclusive on PCs. Sure. And because of the reasons I described 25 years and went down the drain, it's over for PlayStation. This is not by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Ooh, the salt, man. I fucking love it. Oh, love it. The salt mine. What a speech. Not my soiny. Not my soiny. Now let's talk about, well, I'm kind of disappointed because I know this account. This account used to follow me back in the day, but now this person didn't follow me again. And I'm kind of disappointed. And then I read the tweet and, oh. Now it explains why. I am so tired of a PC master race guy telling me I can build a PC with similar specs to a console for the same price. Okay, hold on. You don't have to. You can make an even better gaming machine than the consoles for a much bigger price, but you got a much better experience. I don't want to build a PC and deal with the extra frustrations. I know they must mean well, but they're like Jehovah's Witnesses. But that's because PC gaming is actually pretty good. But that's because it's factually a great gaming platform. It factually is. That's why they're giving the sermon to everybody. In my next video, I will continue my sermon in converting you all people. Have you, ladies and gentlemen, do you have some time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Lord Gaben? Do you want to join in the PC gaming community? It's an amazing community. Absolutely amazing community. Great community right there. I'm the Pope. I am the Pope. I shall extend my authority to all y'all console peasants. Y'all shall be blessed. Y'all shall be blessed by the blessings of the PC master race. Dorime. Absolutely Dorime. God bless y'all. Y'all bless. Y'all bless. But seriously though. Father, not Katarina. I stopped playing PC games when I had to change my graphics card or I stopped playing PC games when I had to change my graphic card or upgrade RAM every few months. Whoa! Hold up. You change your graphic cards or upgrade RAM every few months? Every few months? Excuse me? Is this an exaggeration? Is this a hyperbole? Even as a hyperbole, it doesn't fucking work. You don't even change it in a few years. You don't even have to change it for a few years. This is wrong. Wrong. You don't have to. This is wrong. You do not have to upgrade your RAM or graphics card every few months. That's freaking ridiculous. You don't have to do that. Maybe every 2 to 3 years, sure. But months? Nah, fam. I stopped when the second disc of Final Fantasy. Wait, hold on. You're gonna take it to face value? Wait, he just spread misinformation. He's wrong, and you're just gonna take that as face value? Excuse me, sir. Don't. No. You can't just let this horrendous misinformation just let go. You instead just conform to his belief. Yeah. I know, right? PC gaming bad. I stopped when the second disc for Final Fantasy VII caused my PC to crash at the same point every time. Okay. So you base your experience on PC gaming on a bad port. Well, of course your experience is gonna be bad. You play Final Fantasy VII on PC, a game that was freaking botched on the PC release. Yeah, maybe you should play other games that have better ports on the PC. There are gonna be bad ports in the PC for sure. Final Fantasy VII is one of them, which is why you don't play the games on the PC. You play it on a PS1 or an emulator even. I play Final Fantasy VII on an emulator, the PS1 version. So, I mean, I still played it on PC for years after that, but that was the straw that keeps me from going back. Okay, this doesn't happen to literally any game that I can think of in the past year. If this turns you off from any PC game, no, I can assure you that there are only very rare instances where I launch a game and the game just crashes or has issues. The last time where it happened, for me at least, was Jump Force. Because it's Jump Force. I don't expect much on the PC part of that one. One buggy game from 23 years ago keeps you from going back? Right. Right. Yes, because the problem wasn't one buggy game. It was dozens of instances where a game just wouldn't work or took hours of troubleshooting. This is not true. This is not true. Literally not true. Not true in current year. This is not true. This is not true anymore in current year. There are times, sure, there are times where a lot of games, they are buggy and unplayable straight up from launch. They have issues on the PC version, but this is not true these days. You launch a game. I just recently played Ori. I just downloaded Ori. Ori's game just a couple of days ago got released. Runs pretty freaking smooth, pretty freaking swell. What's your issue? Where a game just wouldn't work or took hours of troubleshooting. With console, I've never been kept from finishing a game because of a bug, you condescending PC shill. Okay. When you decided to call someone else a condescending PC shill, that's where you have put yourself into the war. That's where you have to put yourself into the offense. And that's where I know that you are not going to accept any forms of countering opinions or any forms of arguments and discussions. You're not going to receive my point. You're just going to want to make fun of the PC guys, right? Heretics, I say. This is a heresy. This is a heresy to the PC master race. I, Pope, declare that this heretic should be banished from Earth. Jesus. Nah, nobody acts like Jehovah's Witness. People just call out console fanboys on their bullshit. Yes, waiting for huge day one patches on my PS4 in order for games to even start when PSN has capped 1 megabyte per second speed? What? Fucking hell, PS4. I had crashing issues with my Pro when I bought it. How are you not like that? You show up, preach your slanted dogma with the same talking points and try to convert people. Stop it. Hold on a second. You show up, preach your slanted dogma with the same talking points and try to convert people. Stop it. I don't want what you're selling. Why? Why? Because I sound like the Pope? Because the PC gaming master race sounds like Jehovah's Witnesses? Well, let me tell you, we are speaking facts right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the PC master race, we can show you exactly why the PC is better than consoles. Let me bless you all by the Pope. By the Pope! How is what I said slanted? You are the one spouting horseshit can be quickly debunked with a Google search. Yeah, again, you look at information and you just immediately agreed with it. And you call somebody condescending PC shill. Dorime. The absolute Dorime to y'all. I own many consoles and current gen consoles are almost as bad as streaming services. That is true though. They buy games at $60. You can, but use console games, dude, they go down on price. PSN locked at 1 megabytes per second. When are you getting this? You just state your slanted garbage dogma. It's like a religion to you. You if you're gonna talk about religion, you just looked at somebody's reply and replied it, agreed to him immediately without even being skeptical about it. You just go into this information and say, that's wrong. Say that I agree, that is true. I agree, that is true. That is true, I agree. I mean, this guy at least have citations. I mean, this guy at least provide evidence. You just state your slanted garbage dogma. It's like a religion to you. Like just now, consoles are as bad as streaming services. That's his opinion. That's his opinion. That is his opinion. Lord Appa, forgive me. I have a console and a PC. No. Listen, guys. Just to make myself clear, if you have a console, that's perfectly. Shut up, phone. Jeez. If you have a console, that's perfectly fine. If you have the PS4, Nintendo Switch, there are games that you want to play in there, that's perfectly fine. I have those. I won't make fun of you for that. I'm just saying, if you're spreading absolute lies, if you're spreading misinformation about PC and consoles, etc., you're gonna get the boot. You're gonna get the making fun of. You're gonna get the make fun of here. So, yeah, I have no problem with PC game. Where's the X button? I need the X button. Where's my X button? Controller, where are you? Okay, there you go. I mean, sure. I'm not trying to say console gaming is better. Sure. PC has plenty of advantages. Somehow expressing that I prefer console and don't like the pushy sales pitch. Somehow expressing that I prefer console and don't like the pushy sales pitch makes me a console fanboy trying to spread lies about PC gaming. Okay, let me explain to you why you're a console fanboy trying to spread lies about PC gaming. Okay, you call PC gaming a bunch of Jehovah's Witnesses, which, okay, I admit sometimes they can be like that, but it's based on factual information because PC Master Race, the PC is factually better. We can show you data and evidence and everything like that, why it's factually better than the consoles. There are many things. I'll talk about that in the next video. And the second one is you look at somebody spreading complete misinformation. This is absolutely wrong. Really, you do not need to change your graphics card or upgrade RAM every few months. This is wrong. You shouldn't do that. But you continue on by agreeing to this reply, even though this is completely wrong. This is completely not true. That's the second one. The third one is you called someone a condescending PC shill. A condescending PC shill. Okay? Okay? For one, you tell people that they're trying to convert people, which again, granted, yes, but this is for your own good. This is for your own benefit because PC is better. Because PC is good. That's why people say you're a console fanboy trying to spread lies about PC gaming. So you're a console fanboy. Again, come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. I just go with consoles because I don't have the intelligence and patience to handle setting it up. Sure, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I totally understand that. I mean, console, just plug and play at the end of the day. Compared to the PC, it's a lot easier. But that being said, if you need help with your PC setup, I am open with the DM. I am willing to open you all. I am willing to help you all in the emails right there. I am open. Go ahead and ask me whatever questions you have. I'll even guide you to build PCs through text, merely text. I'm completely free. Completely free because I like this stuff. I like to do this stuff. This is my, oh no. Oh no. No. Well, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
But when someone is talking about guys simping for a girl.
Okay, I think I need to provide a little bit more context for those who are not aware of this person. So, this person over here is this girl. You might see this video going around on Twitch, Twitter or whatever, or YouTube even.
Whatever you say, boomer. Okay.
Yes, that girl. So, that girl got so many freaking sims. And
But when
let's talk about this one.
someone is talking about guys simping for a girl, I just don't understand what's wrong with like worshiping a girl.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I just don't understand what's wrong with like worshiping a girl.
I didn't get that the first time. Can you repeat that, please?
Girl? I just don't understand what's wrong with like worshiping a girl.
What's wrong with worshiping a girl? I do I even have to entertain this argument?
There's nothing wrong with that, okay?
I don't even. I don't even.
Girls deserve to be worshipped. Alright?
Okay. Okay.
Not saying specifically me.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Okay? But girls should be worshipped. Alright? It doesn't mean you're a simp.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes. Yes, it absolutely does. It absolutely does make you a simp. Yes, it absolutely does.
Alright? Simping isn't bad. Simping is king shit, okay?
Ooh. It looks like I need to dig in some old footage. If you would give me a second. I'm gonna need to dig some old footage.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention.
Look at him. Such a king. Such king shit. That absolute king. What an absolute king he is. He is such a king. Absolute chat motherfucker. He's such a simp. Simping is just king shit. Look at him.
so if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention.
Look at that king shit. Absolutely. Very, very king. Very alpha.
You're
Such
a king if you're not afraid to simp.
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. There's a nah fam on that. Nah on that one. Also, this.
I recently got me and my boyfriend shirts, Bernie shirts.
Did you miss that? Let me play that again.
I recently got me and my boyfriend shirts, Bernie shirts.
She said the B word.
I recently got me and my boyfriend shirts, Bernie shirts.
Actually, hold up. In case you didn't know the title for that for that song. I love how appropriate that title for that song is. Oof, so sad. Also, something very funny about this. There was one point, I don't know what happened. There's one I need to update this information with the most recent stuff. So this person has Twitter. What is this? Why is the top search result of this account is black? Twitter? Twitter? Excuse me, Twitter? What is this? Why is this? Why is the top result is this account with the freaking black on the very side of it? Twitter? That escalated quickly. What's going on here? What's going on here? Actually, I want to check her follower. So she got cut. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Nerd City and the other people who I followed her. Come on, y'all. You are better than this. You are better. That's a lot of Sims. That is a lot of Sims. And the funny thing is, even though very good is the one, but the credit card company said there's nothing wrong with high interest rates either. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But anyway, I want to mention that her follower count, because there's one point where she said that she has a boyfriend and her follower count dropped to 22,500. So there is that. But as I checked to update the results, she has actually more followers, like 250k plus. So let me get this straight. Sims are also cucks too. So the Sims are completely aware that she has a boyfriend, and yet they follow her anyway. I mean, how? How can you have? I mean, or they can be Sims who are unaware. Ooh, actually, that's much better. That's even better. I want that harsh reality to come over to their faces, and you know what? I'm spreading that video. Let's spread this video around and tell everybody, these Sims, hey, this person has a boyfriend. So, oh my. Oh, reset era. The world is not like era. I love this forum. I feel very identified with most people here, and you guys and gals are the type of persons I would hang out in real life. Progressive, open-minded, respectful, intelligent, funny. Most people have those attributes here, and I really appreciate it. But then, I socialize with people in the real world. Real world, you say. Oof. Freaking the real world. Horrible. And reality shows up, and I realize that most people in the world are nothing like people here. In fact, it's the contrary. It's depressing. It's depressing. That's why I read and post here. The real world is mostly somewhere between Joe Biden and Stormfront. The account got bad. Okay. My opinion of this place is it's mostly out of touch with the real world. And worse off for it. You can smell a lot of privilege coming from a fair amount of members who think that typing loudly in support of minorities make them a good person. Holy shit! Fucking face! Oh, damn! Damn! With coming with the facts, Sabo, damn! Then we have a thread about China or somewhere in the Middle East, and you see the subtle racism pop up left, right, and center. Ooh. Ooh. The world is actually a lot like this forum, filled with pseudo-progressives who are bad at fighting social injustice. Wow! Apparently, people in era are disagreeing. Thank God real world isn't like era. People are much friendly and less morbid in real life. Hold on. The person got banned. So, inflammatory drive. Right. Okay. If the world was like Era, it'd be a depressing hellhole. Wow. Even the people who are in Reset Era hate Reset Era. So why the fuck are y'all even here? Era is no better than any other community. The same shitty people that you don't like from elsewhere are found here. Don't let decent moderation trick you into thinking the allowed discourse reflects the hearts of these troglodytes. Oh my god. So, people on Reset Era also don't like people at Reset Era. I actually think Era is pretty hate and spiteful a lot of times. Ooh. Oh, Reset Era. I think this is a very good time for you to do a little bit of self-reflection. I mean, these people just really don't like... Oh, what is this? Real world is more stable and balanced, all things considered. A lot of delusional folks here. Far easier to say than what I like about some topics outside of this bubble. Some opinions must not be shared here. Era is full of gamers. Real gamers. Use the correct title next time. Okay. Okay, the fuck y'all. Don't fall for the gamer grade tricks, people. They will always try to weaponize decency. Wait, hold on. Weaponize decency. Weaponize decency. Oh, God forbid that these people are nice. I mean, God forbid that these people are nice. These people are nice? Oh, no. Horrible. Horrible. And ladies and gentlemen, my throat. My throat hurts. I can't believe that I've been streaming for 3 hours and 37 minutes. This is the longest stream that I've been through in a while. Man, it's been a great stream. Absolutely freaking amazing stream. And I just want to end this video by, these.
I don't wanna miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you.
Oh, Alinity. That bite though. You get what you fucking deserve. You get what you fucking deserve, Alinity, for all of that cat throwing, all of that cat abuse. Vengeance is mine. But ladies and gentlemen, actually, that is not the first time that Alinity's cat caused a mess on her. This is a different cat entirely, but I can't believe she has a lot of cats. Check this out. This is a classic.
Alinity, may I ask what job you've learned? On what, Kensley? What job I've learned on what? Like what jobs I've learned over my life? Like what? Oh my god, you have poop on you! Maya! Maya, you have poop on you! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh my god, that's so gross!
Absolutely base cat. Good kitty. Good kitty. Good little kitty right there. Thank you so much, good kitty. Rebel against your owner. Against your abusive fucking owners. Take all the shit you give me, bitch. Fucking karma. Right there. And I hope that these cats giving it the huge hits. Giving all the classics. I fucking love it. Love that shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is indeed the end for this stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for sticking in. Thank you guys so much for the donations. It's been an absolutely fantastic time. Lots of cringe. Lots of, wow. 3 hours and 30 minutes of cringe, guys. Isn't that amazing? I've given you all a lot of content, a lot of things to digest on this stream. That can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on your perspective. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking onto the stream. It's been a great time. It's been a great day. I hope you all have a great, wonderful day. I hope you all stay away from the dreaded human malware that's been happening. I hope you all stay healthy and wash your hands and stay sanitized. I'll see you all in the next stream next week. Take care.